All right. I guess I have to say, hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We are live. I actually haven't pulled the chat up. I need to see that. There we go. So I can actually see what is happening. Uh, look at this. People waiting for us to be
That's so
here. JM Powers, thank you for waiting. Unless you just left. I'm going to, because I'm still new to this, I'm going to check just to make sure that it's actually streaming. Let's take a look. Get off of here. Get off of here. Let's see.
I just saw a new comment, so I think someone says, yes, it is.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh,
They said, hey, guys.
there we go. Fortalia? Forzaltalia? Sorry, I have my glasses on, but these are not the normal ones because I sat on them and I broke them. And now I have $5 readers because I cannot be trusted with actual prescription glasses. So, anyways, well, thank you for people. We're going to have Luke and Zach are going to be joining us. Oh, actually, Zach might be in the waiting room. Zach is in the waiting room. Hold on. There he is.
I don't hear you. I don't know why.
Oh, we hear you.
I know you're making noise, but I don't hear you for some reason. Let me try to figure it out.
Yeah. Yvonne, hello. What's up from Detroit? Hello, Detroit. Motor City. I actually talked to someone from Detroit yesterday, weirdly enough. Not you, Josh, I don't think. But all right, look at all these comments. I love it. All right, we got people. Hey, accidentally clicked on the notification, but glad I did. Oh, Mr. Burgundy. Is this Ron Burgundy? I'm glad I did. I watch the episode every week. Look at this. We're even getting accidental followers. Like they just
like that.
fall into us, and then they see how riveting this clearly is right now, and they're like, I got to stick around for it. So I love it.
I mean, people who stick around might be lucky enough to see Luke's puppy, which I think is probably going to get.
Great dangle. That is he's gone.
Yep.
Let's see. Jessica, I've been loving on the stash. Oh man.
He missed it.
That thing's gotta go. It's gotta go. Tanya, I could do it. This could be me. But my wife would run out the door. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I can have like a real mean stash. It can.
Are you like a Fu Manchu style?
Oh yeah, it can go all the way down.
Yeah. Well, while we're talking, guys, what is everybody drinking? And that can be non-alcoholic or alcoholic. I was showing Chris earlier my little collection for our event: a Pilsner, a lager, and an IPA. Because I was saying, but here he is. Can you hear us?
Yes, it was because I was on Chrome. Fucking Safari hates me.
Wait, you were on Chrome?
I wasn't on Chrome, and now I'm on Chrome. It wouldn't give me the audio output option.
Can we talk about let's nerd out for a second? But Safari is the most trash browser.
I know, but I use it. It's the
how have they not made it better?
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't work with anything. Like every single thing it has, like beyond a website, is like, nope, doesn't work. Try it.
I know, it's just crazy. Oh wait, let's see. In fact, Tim's live, which wasn't on my notifications, popped up before the find out notification that was clicked, because we are streaming. Chris, I hope you didn't mind. I put yours and my accounts because they're logged in as streaming out to this too. So we're actually in 3 places. But I also found out we can only stream in 4 with the level that we purchased. So we may have to upgrade.
Which of my channels are we streaming on? Because I turned on my Facebook and my YouTube just now because they were not on.
They were not?
Nope. Now they are there.
Oh, I thought I did. Anyways, Tim's saying Safari is trash, but doesn't remember I remember Internet Explorer.
Oh, dude, that's trash.
That was trash.
Oh my God.
And you know the one that I actually always used to love, if we're going to go back in time, and people are going to laugh at me, Netscape Navigator. Back in the day.
Not bad.
The OG, even though Mark Andreessen is a tremendous piece of shit, who was the founder. But Safari used to be good. or not Firefox, but that I don't know.
Yeah, I used to use Firefox like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So when I worked on the Obama campaign in 2008, the guy who was the project manager for the Google Chrome project left Google and came to the team, and then I was actually there when it launched, and it was a very buggy launch. So like this dude who literally like built what is now everybody's web browser was getting just mercilessly mocked. Everyone across the way was just like, "This piece of shit, Dan, what the fuck?" And then he went on to found Optimizely, if you've ever heard of that company, and now another one after that. That's he's
Optimizely.
It is a tool still. He sold it for hundreds of millions of dollars, but it's a tool that it allows very easy A/B testing of different pieces. Yeah.
Never heard of it. I mean, why would I guess.
It's a
it's a terrible name, but Optimizely. God.
Well, everything was like Lee for a while because wasn't the predecessor to Instagram was what the fuck was that called? And it was something Lee. I can't remember what.
There was a predecessor.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, or was it Hipstamatic? Was that what that was? Maybe I'm getting these wrong. I can't remember. I've been doing internet for too long. I can't remember all of the stages.
Yeah.
All right, we got a serious question here. Did you guys check out the Tennessee 7th election last night? And in fact, we spend most of our episode that drops tomorrow morning talking about Afton Bain. I keep saying her last name. Bain. Yeah, I got it right.
Yeah.
And how that was actually a victory for Democrats, even though we lost, just because of how wide that margin was. So if you don't watch the podcast or listen to the podcast, please do tomorrow. We'll talk all about it.
That's for sure.
I'm too tired to rehash all of that.
Yeah. I mean, my only question with it is like, because it's a special election and Democrats tend to trend better that way, like what margin is actually like, obviously it's an improvement. It's good, but like, I never can figure out the math of like what is actually the margin I want to see that shows growth, given the fact that it's a special election.
I think double digits is a pretty big indicator. This is such a big number, and I think also seeing the reaction of Republican strategists today, like that we talked about it. It'll be on the show in detail tomorrow. But like talked about this guy Matt Whitlock, I think his name is. He used to work for Mitch McConnell, so I am no fan, but like is one of the smarter of the bozos over there. And he was like, this is a 5-alarm fire. It's different, if it was a different moment and different election, like I think you kind of go but plus 22 where the guy took a private sector job, so thinking it was going to be no problem, and then national Republicans had to spend $5 million to save a plus 22 is bad.
No, it's good. It's definitely.
But you're right. Like it's so funny because I now I'm posting on Facebook again, which is so strange. But the same MAGA idiot said the same thing over and over. It was like, I want to know where this briefing is that they get every day, because they say the same goddamn thing. But they're like, it's a special election. It's depressed turnout. Doesn't mean anything. And it's like, that's not correct.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things they do so well. Like their coordinated messaging is incredible. Like they all just get on the fucking same page, and just the same script is there, and they all just say it. It's. I wish Democrats could do some version of that, because it's all disparate nonsense from them.
Yeah. Oh, we got a question from Germany. Wow, it's late. That is late. Where did this go? Hey guys. Oh, sorry. I gotta wait. Why the fuck can I not scroll?
It was a question of why do we have a two-party system, and the answer is our system is just not built to be anything but that. Our electoral system is just trapped in a two-party structure, and people can't break out of it.
It's interesting because, and Germany's a good example of, I generally, I wouldn't mind if we had more of a parliamentary system.
Me either.
But what it does do, and I used to say this, and someone said this to me once, and I went, is that when you do that, you will get more extremists in the government.
Yes.
And Germany's a perfect example of that. And so, and the UK with Nigel Farage and his idiot crew, like they have gained power. I mean, that's part of the reason the Labour Party won, was because a lot of the conservatives split off to this nationalist party, and then they gained like 9 or 10 seats, I think. So I think that it's interesting. Like, I think it was Winston Churchill said that democracy is the worst form of government except for all the other ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know. I don't know what's right.
No, there isn't a right way. I mean, like nobody's built a good system yet. It's just like varying degrees of, ranging all the way to fucking horrendous. Nothing I've seen is like, hey, that's great. It's like, it's varying degrees of bullshit.
I used to kind of put up my nose at this idea, but I now believe that it's true. Like, we are not a two-party system. We're an oligarchy. Like, it is a handful of very powerful corporate interests that drive who is a viable politician, who can or does win, and where the Overton window exists. It wasn't Donald Trump alone who shifted the Overton window into a place where we have ICE as the 5th largest military in the world. It is all of his billionaire backers who made his campaign possible, who not just made his campaign possible, but made his presence on social media possible, which is the only thing that made him president in got him elected in 2016. Without Twitter, without Jack, whatever the fuck his name is,
Dorsey.
Without Jack Dorsey,
Fucking
Trump
guy.
wouldn't exist.
No, you're right. I mean, that's what made him pop. People liked the fact that he did shit they did, just talking shit online and being a fucking troll. Like, that's what made him popular. There's no question about it.
And Jack is a psycho idiot as well, anti-vax, like all this bullshit. Like, it's I fucking hate.
I don't get it. That anti-vax is one of the like, I don't understand it. I to this day, it's one of the most perplexing concepts to me. It's like, there's billions of people getting this. Nobody's having huge problems. What are we talking about? It would be different if the sample size was like 20. It's like, all right, fine. The COVID vaccine was at what, 3-4 billion doses administered?
I think it's the most widely distributed vaccine in history, right?
Right. Like, what more proof do you need that nothing's going to happen?
I think I have spent a lot of time thinking about this because it drives me crazy too. And I think it actually is tied into Chris's comment about the oligarchy. And I think that people think that corporations and the government are colluding. And in some instances, that is true.
Yeah.
And they don't trust. And then when someone puts someone is able to do a little sliver of truth, right? Like the notion that autism diagnosis have increased since the 1980s.
Sure.
That is a fact.
Yes.
But what they don't tell you, right? And I'm talking, not this, but like that diagnosing and understanding of neurodivergence in general is the reason for that, not because there was mercury in the fucking vaccines or like any of this shit. And also, if vaccines gave you autism, I should be autistic as well, because I have literally gotten them all of the boosters. I got my booster 2 months ago.
I got my COVID vaccine 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I know I've changed a lot in those 4 days. It's fucking insane.
Oh, this is crazy. So this person, Lucas, just wrote, this might be a bit random, but I just realized that Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Mitt Romney, Al Gore, John Kerry, and Donald Trump were all born in the 1940s.
Really? Al Gore was born in the 40s?
Yeah, Al's the same, maybe a couple years younger than Bill. Bill's younger than both Trump and Biden.
Oh yeah, 1948.
And so is Al Gore.
That's crazy.
John Kerry, Hillary, most of those people.
John Kerry, I couldn't believe.
Well, he's a little, but I like John Kerry. I think it's bad rap, but I also went to a 2004 presidential watch party at the ESPN Sports Zone, which I don't think those exist anymore because they were shitty.
Yeah.
With all Republicans. I was the token Democrat, and I'm like, we've got this. I'm going to go in there and show these fuckers, and I'm going to be the gloating. And then I just got trashed.
Like, I thought he was going to win. I did.
I did too.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to work out. But
he wasn't a great candidate.
No, he wasn't good, but he wasn't terrible. Like, he was okay. Back then when debates mattered, he was a good debater. It was fine.
The Swift boat stuff was horrific.
I know. That was the end of it. It's just, but it's such a different era in politics for like one little error and you're done. That was it back then.
Well, and do you remember the windsurfing photos? That show, well, he's like filthy rich. John Kerry.
Is he really?
Well, his wife is Teresa Hines
Oh yeah.
from
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So he windsurfs in off Nantucket or Martha's Vineyard. So George W. Bush had a field day with that.
Of
It's
course.
just like, look at this effect. And then he did this duck hunt. He went duck hunting.
Mm.
And it was the most awkward. He had like a shotgun, and they were like, a couple of the guys had ducks in their hands, and like John Kerry, because he's also really tall. He's
Yeah.
like gingerly, like awkwardly, like, I am a man of the people. It's like,
Look at the ducks.
oh my god. It's like,
Fucking
I was like,
crazy.
oh my god.
Yeah, so performative. I mean, it's still performative, but just in such a different way now. Back then, it was also curated.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Stranger Snips says Obama is the only president to have been born after all 50 states joined the union.
Oh Jesus,
That's crazy.
that is fucking crazy.
That is so crazy. What are we doing? Someone said it. I love it. It's time for someone from the 1970s, born in the 1970s, to be in charge.
Yep.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah. No worries.
I'm stepping up, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know what my
Well,
platform is, but
Here's
like,
the question: would you actually want to be president? Like, if somebody can't, like, you don't have to do all the shit to become president. You're just like, you can just be president. Would you go, okay, cool, that sounds great, or would you be like, yeah, no, that sounds fucking terrible.
without the campaigning and
Yeah,
without
no
the digging
campaign,
in your
just
life.
doing the job.
I mean, that sounds. Excuse me. I mean, I got a pretty big ego. I think that would probably be pretty fun. I mean, you think about it, like, yes, half the country will hate your guts, and yes, people will want to kill you, but
Not a good start.
there is tremendous influence or ability to make tremendous impact from
Sure.
dollars and cents, right?
Of
Like,
course.
I don't know, like, I don't know if I would enjoy the some of the like very serious foreign policy, like especially like if I'm thinking of like the Russian missile crisis,
Sure.
Cuban Missile
Cuban
Crisis
Missile
in the
Crisis, yeah,
60s,
yeah.
where it's
Yeah.
like, I might obliterate the earth with the wrong move.
See, that's the part I would.
I
love.
don't.
I
You
would
like
I
that?
don't want to obliterate theirs, but like those high octane like foreign policy moments, that would be my favorite. It would be more of like the schmoozy, got to get up and give speeches to a bunch of people all the time. That's the part.
Oh, see, I don't mind that. Because
Yeah,
I don't mind talking.
yeah,
So
you
like
would
I do like that.
I'd be
As
like,
long as
cancel all of those things. I'm not doing any of that.
yeah, no, I totally get that. And I don't know, because it's funny. I've never actually given a political speech ever. So I don't know why I think I would be so.
I think you'd be good at it.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think like that piece for you would be fun. Like you would
Yeah.
enjoy that aspect for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, and I obviously love the legislating and the crafting
Yeah.
of policy and all that stuff. And obviously, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, I don't think it would be very hard to be popular after Donald Trump
No,
either.
no.
Like, no more tariffs. Gone. Those are gone.
Half of it's fixed already.
Yeah, we've already like solved part of the problem. We would get rid of all the anti-vaxxers at CDC.
This is pretty much all of them now.
Right. The 23-year-old in charge of national security or global terrorism or whatever, he's gone. I know. It's
Oh my god.
I wouldn't send Nicki Minaj to the United Nations.
Bad
And
call.
I think I'm not super young, but I think I could stay awake during the day.
I think it's
I could.
possible. Even if you only like 4 hours of sleep or 2 hours, whatever Trump does, on average, I think you'd still be able to make it.
Oh God, do you want to hear another one that people keep throwing out these things that just make our situation look so ridiculous? If Obama ran, which he can't, but if he ran in 2028, he'd be the youngest president since himself in 2012.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, nobody who's potentially going to be the next president is even close to these ages. I feel like all the front runners are at least in the realm of what we're hoping for
I
here.
think that's right, right?
You
I
think
don't-
Bernie's not gonna, run away with it again?
Fucking way.
Bernie's 80. Is he 88? No, or he will
88.
be 88 at the end of his term. Oh, he's fucking. I think he's
I know
older
he's
than
in his
Biden.
80s. Is he really? Bernie Sanders. Let me look it up now. Bernie Sanders.
Silent generation.
Bernie Sanders is 84 currently. Jesus Christ. I mean, he does not. I mean, like, well, it's. I'll take some pride in my Jewish heritage here. This is the how Jews age. We age fucking great. It's one or the other. You age fucking horrendously, or you age great. It's just like every single person on my dad's side of the family, when they're in their 90s, they're like exactly the same as they were when they were 40.
That's crazy.
So I could see Bernie being like that. I mean, Bernie, like, I haven't noticed zero difference in his cognitive ability from.
Well,
You know,
that dude is so message disciplined.
oh
It
yeah,
is insane.
It's
He has
crazy.
like 5 things that he says.
Yeah, that was his problem. Like, that's why he didn't succeed, is because like he roped everybody in with that shit, but then he couldn't expand it. He just
Mhm.
stuck to it.
No, Zach, the DNC. They fixed it. They fixed it. Even though
I
they can't,
hate it.
they couldn't get Kamala over the finish line, but they fixed the primary. That kills me. And I don't hate Bernie.
I don't either.
I was a little bit in the Hillary Bernie thing a little bit, but like I was an Obama person. So
Mm-hmm.
like that was Obama. The Obama Hillary stuff was pretty nasty.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Really, it's so like, you know.
no love lost.
So then the Hillary thing, I was kind of like, I mean, I'm voting for her, and I
Yeah.
think this is silly. And I do think that if he had gotten on the national stage with Trump in 2016, Trump would have just had to say socialism, communism, and I think he would have. I don't think Bernie. I'm not
It's
a
not
Bernie
the
101 person.
No, Bernie came at the wrong time. If Bernie was Bernie in 16 now, he would probably be president. At least I think
Yeah.
there's a very good chance.
And I do think that if Joe Biden had run in 2016, he would have beaten Donald Trump.
Yeah, I think so too.
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
there was enough sexism and the stupid fucking.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Biden, the only reason Biden won was because Trump was just absolutely fucked by COVID and did such a bad job with it. Like, I think anybody could have taken that layup and kind of run with it for the most part. I don't know. 16 people looked at him and were like, who's this old guy? I don't know.
I know,
Maybe.
but there wasn't but the Hillary had such strong negatives.
Yeah.
And Biden,
Joe Biden was and the national like sympathy for the loss of his son,
Yeah.
I think would like gave him a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
And he
But
was funny back then. Like the guy was cracking jokes. And when he wasn't cracking jokes, his like Freudian slips were fucking hilarious.
I mean, his Rudy smackdown is like the greatest thing ever. I know I talk about it all the time. I just fucking love it when he's like already it's a noun, a verb, and 9/11. I was just like,
so good.
he buried him. I mean, he was kind of done after that because people were
yeah.
just like, this is a fucking joke. And I mean, Biden couldn't do that now. So I just think Hillary had the negatives, the Clinton stuff. Like people don't like the Clintons.
No.
And she lost by this much. So that's why. And like Biden I think would have won Pennsylvania, Scranton.
Yeah. Yeah. You're probably
Midwest with Michigan and Wisconsin. I just think it probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, but I also have to admit, I didn't want him to run. I thought it was a bad idea. So I can't be revisionist and be like, oh, I thought this. So I'd be very clear. I didn't. I thought Hillary. I thought, okay, it's Hillary's turn.
Yeah, I did too.
it.
I mean, it's time for we got a black man and now let's get a woman. It's like it felt like, yeah, okay, this makes sense. But yeah, she was just the worst campaigner ever. That I mean, not only just in terms of her ability to relate to people, but just the campaign strategy was just atrocious.
Yeah.
Let's just abandon a bunch of swing states. That'll go great. Like,
well, you notice that her campaign manager has never like been mentioned in the political arena ever since.
Shocker.
I actually don't even know what he does now. I'm not gonna say I don't want to like shit on him 9 years later, but because it's also not all his fault. But because Hillary and Bill were the campaign managers of that.
For sure. But I mean, the frustrating part is like I think she would have actually been an exceptional president.
Yes.
Like really good.
So everybody that I've never met her. Actually, I saw her in the distance when I was an intern once. I got to go to a state welcoming of somebody, and Bill was president. That shows how old I am. Yeah. And I was 20, or 21, but and I saw her way off in the distance. That's as close as I got. But everybody that I know that has ever worked for her would like almost give their lives for her. Yeah. Like they love her. Interns, when they leave, she has like when she was Secretary of State, they would like come into the office and she talked to them, and like she's a brilliant policy person. She's a terrible politician, but she's a very brilliant. Like she would have been better president than Bill.
Yes, I agree.
So
I mean, part of what made Bill Clinton a good president is the charisma. Like that is a tremendous part of it.
Dude's got riz.
Oh, he does
for sure.
100%.
Dude has got riz.
Yeah, I wish he could have given her a little bit of it because she was missing all of it, and he was enough.
He was giving it to somebody else, a few other people.
I mean, that moment.
Let's be clear.
No, I mean, no question. That moment in the town hall debate in '92, when he stood there and directly talked to that woman who like asked the question and just connected with it. Like that's maybe the best debate moment in American history. The only people like him and Obama could really achieve that, were like you could see them connecting with a person truly and like authentically. Because most politicians, it's a paint job. They're just a fucking person just pretending to be a bunch of things. These guys weren't that. I mean, that's really what the Riz is in the end, just being
So-
fucking regular.
The thing I have heard is that Bill Clinton has a photogenic memory. Photographic.
Photographic.
And so he could have seen you in Iowa in 92 and it's 96 and he will remember an anecdote for what you said to him. I mean, it's insane. People be like,
That's amazing.
like it's not like in Veep where what's his face is whispering in her ear all the things.
The bag
Like-
man.
Yeah, the bag man. Oh, we got another guest here.
Oh boy.
There he is.
Hooray!
All right,
What's up?
where is she? Where is she, Luke?
Where is she?
Oh, the girlfriend has her. She's being entertained.
Being entertained. She needs to entertain us.
Well, Luke, we were talking about the Clinton presidency. Do you remember all of that? We
I
were just talking
remember
about
very little of it.
how he had-
Frighteningly little.
How he had the Riz.
He did.
Oh yeah, he was a Rizzler.
Yeah, I mean, he still is a Rizzler, to be perfectly honest.
Wait, you weren't even alive during
No,
the
I was
he
not. That's the
Stop.
joke.
That is good. I didn't even think of that. But that's insane. I figured like maybe at the end of it, but no.
Is
That's
He
that-
nuts.
also
Twinkle in
lo-
his father's eye.
he doesn't even remember the Bush years,
That's true.
which I would say is a
I
good
think that's
thing.
a win based on my historical knowledge. I
I
think
would
that's a
agree with
win.
that.
There was some good
Wasn't
music
great.
during the Bush years.
That's true.
There
It a good
was.
time. Yeah.
Actually, my Spotify Wrapped today, which is hilariously fucked up because we all share it. So Lisa's
Oh,
music,
God.
me,
That's not good.
Harry, my
Oh,
son,
fuck,
which I
yeah.
probably should have said his name. Shit, but anyways,
That's fine.
yeah, it's like Oasis was number one, so I knew that was mine because I went to the show and I listened to it
Mhm.
much. But then it's like there's like these kids songs, and then there's Dua Lipa, and I'm like, I don't listen to Dua Lipa. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her, but like,
No, it's fine.
I'm like-
I'm living the same life. You know, I every night now the bad time routine with my daughter is, since she's 4.5, is just fucking Lady Gaga. It's just they're just dancing to Lady Gaga,
fucks
dude.
hard.
They
Lady Gaga
love it.
fucks tremendously.
I hate Lady Gaga.
oh, I think she's great.
Ugh, no, I hate it.
My son likes Poker Face.
He's a fan.
He asked for Lady Goo Goo Gaga.
Lady
Pretty
Gaga,
awesome.
that's cool.
Yeah.
She's a paparazzi fan. That's her song. That's her bedtime.
Oh, he likes that too. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are
Telephone is the best.
Mm,
Or Born
God.
This Way.
I don't even know. I don't know. I only know the songs that they listen to. I quite literally had never heard her before until this. And I came in like, it was started like last week. I came in, I was like, what is this? And I was not happy with it. And they're like,
Wait,
you
you
don't know
haven't-
what this is? No, I'd never heard a Lady Gaga song
up until
That's
when?
insane.
until like a week ago.
What?
Never.
That's insane. I don't believe it.
Never.
You were in music. How is that possible?
That's the opposite of the kind of music I would ever listen to. And I like,
Have
don't
you-
listen to the radio or anything like
Have
that.
you watched A Star Is Born?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't
but-
watched that.
That was a great movie, but I did have like Lady Gaga songs in it. It was just her as an actress.
Yeah, but she's singing in it.
No, I mean I've heard like her sing, but I
you
haven't
know
heard
that
her
song,
music.
I'm off the
Wait, wait.
Yeah, it's a great song, yeah.
Speaking of movies for a second, Zach and I were talking about this earlier. You see that Quentin Tarantino says that Black Hawk Down is the best movie of the 21st century?
Well, I saw he had a top 10 or 20 and
Oh, it's horrible.
His list was insanity.
It's so broken. I don't understand it. There's
Chris?
so many things.
Chris, you
Yeah.
are an expert on this. Have you seen Black Hawk Down?
So when I got to my first unit on the very first day, I walk up to the like the headquarters, and the first guy I see is the sergeant major from Black Hawk Down.
Really?
Wow.
Played himself in that movie.
He
Fuck.
did?
That's crazy.
Damn, that's kind of metal. I can't lie.
So
Holy
my
shit.
my first sergeant major, and we reflag we didn't reflag, but we did a change of command like very shortly after I got there. But my first sergeant major was the sergeant major in Black Hawk Down who played himself in Black
Damn.
Hawk Down.
Get the
fucking
fuck out
crazy.
of here.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So
Because that Josh Hartnett's in that movie, I think.
Mhm.
I
He's
don't know.
one of
I've
the
actually
guys.
never seen it.
I've seen it. It's okay. That's
That
not.
was
I
not
if
gonna
I'm
defend
watching
it.
war movies, I prefer them to be like World War II. I don't
Same.
really love modern war movies.
No, they're
All right,
mostly-
well, let's do this. Your favorite war movie. I want Chris to go first.
I don't watch them.
Oh, you
I'm
don't?
20 years pretty much war movie free. And
That's fair.
You
That's
lived
fair.
it. You
That's
don't
fair.
need to watch it. I would-
Real quick, most overrated is Saving Private Ryan. That movie
Yes.
is ass. That movie is
What?
awful. That's a
100%.
bad movie.
The
It's
opening
objectively a
sequence is
bad
amazing.
movie.
But after, I agree with you. Afterwards, it's like, this didn't need to happen.
That open. So my one of my best buddies from college, who I'm still really good friends with now, and actually listens to the podcast all the time. His dad was a lieutenant general.
Mm.
What's 2-star? Is that brigadier?
My little general. So brigadier, major, lieutenant general.
Mm.
Oh, he's a major general. Okay, but was like a huge history buff. I mean, he's passed away years now, but I knew him a little bit, and he was like, that opening scene in Saving Private Ryan is the most realistic war scene
I've heard that
that
a
he
lot.
had ever
Mhm.
seen.
I
Yeah.
think that's what most people say. Like
Yeah.
most veterans,
No, it's really,
especially
really
people
good.
that were actually.
And it
there.
is a true story.
But
Well, based on a true
Yeah,
story.
but I hate the plot. I'm just like, I don't. Around us is so many consequential things, and I'm worried about one fucking guy whose brothers died. I don't give a fuck.
But that was our policy. But that was the whole point,
No,
right?
I know.
Was
I
the
know.
struggle and like and Matt Damon didn't want to go. He wanted to
Yeah.
stay with his buddies, and they were like, no, you know.
Nah, I get it.
So I grew up, and so my grandfather and all of my grandmother on my father's side had 7 or 8 siblings,
Jesus.
and all of the men went deployed in World War II.
All of them.
All of
Wow.
them. And I think most were Navy. My grandfather was Army. But the Sullivan brothers were like a thing that always came up, and I was like little. So
That's them, right? That's the basis of Saving Private Ryan. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
I
Okay.
I don't know if that was. I think the Sullivan brothers was like a Long Island thing, so that was like a local. That was like close to the family kind of thing.
Mm.
So I grew up hearing the story of like a neighborhood mother who lost 3 sons at once
Oh my
because they were all
God.
on one ship.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And that is when the military was like, no, we can't put family
Families do
members
that.
Right.
on the
Yeah.
same, in the
Doesn't work
same
that way.
unit.
Can't do that.
All right. So you guys are wrong, which is fine. But what are your favorite war movies?
I
I have
two.
several.
Yeah, I have 2 that like, but one is like a war movie, and one is like a movie that takes place during World War II, but it's not. like-
Hacksaw Ridge is tremendous.
yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is good.
It's a good movie. I also really like The Hurt Locker,
Yeah, dude, Hurt
did
Locker
like
is
that.
so good.
except the fact that Jeremy Renner's a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit.
So The
Yes.
Hurt Locker is the most reviled movie
Really?
Wow.
of like all veterans.
Really?
Is it really?
For why?
Why?
It is. I've never watched it,
Hmm.
but everyone I know who's watched it is like, it's a garbage movie. It's completely fucking unrealistic,
Huh.
and it was stolen from an actual veteran.
It
Like
was?
his life story
Damn.
was stolen.
Okay, well, it's not.
Really?
It's not good anymore. I don't like it anymore.
That
So, like,
movie won
everything
Academy
about-
Awards.
Everything
Catherine
about The Hurt
Bigelow won a
Locker
bunch of
is
shit for that.
fucking garbage.
I
like-
loved it. I thought it was great.
I refuse to fucking watch it.
All right.
because
Armand says
everyone I know
Platoon, which
hates
is a good movie.
Platoon is a good
good.
movie. I'm gonna go. So my like non-war but wartime movie is The Pianist. I just
Mm.
absolutely.
Ooh, that
exceptional.
movie's hard to fucking watch.
It is, but that's what makes it so fucking
it's,
good.
it's a tremendous movie, but
Yeah.
fuck.
I
Yeah.
love it. And then the war movie itself, I think the movie that, like, in my opinion, makes it the most like in like immersive experience is The Thin Red Line.
That is a great
never
movie.
seen it.
Terrence Malick. Yep.
It's very hard to watch.
It is
Not-
hard.
but like, there's a variety of reasons why. But it's like there's no like real plot. It's sort of just like here's a day in like I forget exactly where it takes place, someplace in the South Pacific. Have fun. You're gonna watch a million soldiers with their like little chunks of time, and it's just like immersive and intense. And that's
Tim, what do you got?
So
great.
the most realistic movie that I have ever seen is Jarhead,
Jarhead was
because-
I think-
great.
Oh, I never saw
Jarhead's
that.
good
because it
movie.
accurately depicts the boredom
Mm.
of a deployment.
There's a lot of waiting around, right?
The
Yeah.
vast majority of a deployment is waiting around, and then like the second most common thing is absolute confusion and chaos, and then there's
Mhm.
like action, like sometimes.
Yeah.
And
I love
Jarhead
Jarhead.
depicts
Interesting.
that the balance, and like I mean, it's been 20 plus years since I've seen Jarhead, but like the cruelty. I remember at one point there's like a revenge porn type of thing where like a,
Yeah, I
a
remember that.
woman sends a guy a video of like a wife sends a husband
Yeah.
a video
Damn.
of her getting fucked. Like that kind of thing happens, and it is so fucking painful. Like I've seen that happen, like
Wow.
in a fucking war zone.
Oh my god.
That is the most accurate depiction of military life I've ever seen.
Wow.
Like,
Is Jake Gyllenhaal in that?
Yeah,
Am I-
Jake Gyllenhaal's the
okay.
lead in that. Yeah.
So we got to answer some of these things here. So people are saying Jarhead. Someone said, "Is Thin Red Line Korea?" No, Thin Red Line is World War II.
Yep.
It is South Pacific, like Zach
I just
said.
don't know exactly where in South
Let
Pacific.
me look this up.
We're getting a lot of Inglorious Bastards, which
Oh, I mean,
I have never seen.
Inglorious Bastards is actually
Mid.
my favorite movie
Mediocre.
of all time. Oh, it's my favorite movie of all time. It's not even close. Mediocre. I will fight to the death over that. But I don't consider that a war movie. Like it is. It does take place.
That's
in
a
World War II,
dramatization.
but-
It's the same reason I didn't pick
Right.
Fury.
Right,
Fury
exactly.
is drama.
Like
yeah.
Inglorious Bastards. I mean,
Well-
not to spoil it, but they kill Hitler in it. Like it's not a real war movie. You know, it's a made up story. So like I
Right.
don't count it as that.
So our buddy Chris has a good one in here: Starship Troopers,
Banger movie.
which I will say is so campy and over the top that I actually think it works.
So
Mhm.
Starship
It-
Troopers is a movie. Well, it's a book about fascism,
Yep.
and it's
Right.
supposed to be a parody of fascism.
Right.
But when I first saw it, when I was in like 8th grade, and my biggest political like influence in my life was my twice a week to Catholic church grandma, that ideal of like, I serve, so I'm a citizen. I'm not just a
Right.
civilian. Like
The
that,
kids stomping on the bugs and shit, like all that
like
stuff. Yeah,
like
yeah.
that the fascist ideal promoted in that movie as a parody appealed to me as a kid. And now I see it as an adult where like people who like really love Starship Troopers, it's like
Yeah, you get it?
Do you get
it?
Do you get it?
I think
Right.
Chris said this gets it, but
I
yeah.
think this does.
So, okay, so a bunch of people said Full Metal Jacket, which is a great movie.
The first half.
I watched that movie.
It does drag
young.
a little bit.
I watched
His-
it when I was like 5th grade, maybe. And the scene, it was like at a sleepover, and it was on at like 2
Oh
in the
my
morning, and it was
God.
just me and like one friend that were awake. And it, like we got to the scene where he's like, what's his name? Pyle
Mhm.
is
Gomer Pyle.
about to shoot the guy, and he's like sitting in the fucking bathroom, grinning, scared the piss out
Oh,
of
it's
me.
terrifying.
dude. Well, also Kubrick movies are so fucked up.
I love Stanley Kubrick. So
I
good.
never really got into them. I mean, The Shining is great. Eyes Wide Shut, I watched.
I
because-
loved Eyes Wide Shut. People hate
do,
it. It's
do,
one of my
do,
favorite movies of
do,
all time.
do. Like it's
So
so
It's so
creepy.
fucking creepy.
Full
It's-
Metal Jacket is also a very realistic,
Yeah.
like the basic training stuff, the dynamics, the social dynamics,
Mhm.
like the weirdo, the fucking loser, that type of shit. Basic training was the time of my life. Never had it was like most people when
Really?
they pledge and they go to college, like and they have a ton of fun. That's what basic training is. Anyone who says they hated basic training sucked as a person.
So I
But
okay, go ahead.
so when I went to basic training, like Pyle was he was spooky, right?
Mhm.
We had this kid who showed up. We were like 3 days in, and by like the 3rd day, you recognize faces. You haven't slept in 3 days. Like you're dirty, you're fucking tired, you're disoriented, but you're like starting to recognize people, right? So
Mhm.
you like know when somebody stands out. So this kid comes in on the 3rd day, which is unusual. We all got off the same bus, right? Like all went through the same lines, getting bags full of like our clothes and our gear and everything that we'd wear. And we go through like three days and nights of hazing by the drill sergeants. So on the 3rd day, this little like scarecrow kid comes in and
Oh, are you having
Did I
problems with your
disappear?
microphone? Did you
Like-
drop
No.
your microphone?
No,
no,
you're
my
fine.
computer just
Sorry.
went to sleep.
I
while
in the episode tomorrow, I dropped my microphone again, like I did last week, like a fucking
A lot,
idiot.
at least 3 times.
But I fixed it. I think.
So on the 3rd day, this kid Hammond comes in, and he looks like a wet squirrel. Like he's skinny, scrawny, oddly shaped, and you can tell like this kid's not gonna fucking make it. Like he is 90 pounds soaking wet. Not that I was any bigger. I was like 120 pounds. I was a very little dude. So we go through a couple of weeks, and he's surviving, but like he's fucking weird. He's like weird enough that it's like scaring people. We make it through, I don't know, maybe halfway through. We do basic training and 1 station unit training. It's like you do your advanced training all in one stretch, no break. So it was like 4 or 5 months long. We get towards the end, and Hammond starts having like a multiple personality thing going on.
Jesus.
Oh fuck.
And this motherfucker, he's tiny. He's like 90 pounds. He gets in a fight with the drill sergeant, with Drill Sergeant Spivey.
That's gonna go great.
Spivey was he had a photographic memory, like a real photographic memory. On day one, he just randomly went and got in people's faces and started yelling our social security numbers, our addresses, and the names of our relatives.
Oh fucking
The
Jesus.
guy-
my god.
like,
Christ.
You want to talk about scary? There were 64 of us, and he would just ping pong around and say every one of our fucking. And the dude was jacked. He was from the 82nd. He had deployed like during OIF 1. He was a scary motherfucker. And the dude was like just a chiseled looking, like made of marble fucking guy.
You don't fuck with somebody like that.
So this 90-pound wet squirrel got in a fight with Spivey and fucking bit him. And Spivey screamed like a fucking, I don't know, like an animal, like scared. Spivey fucking screamed, and everybody, all of the confidence and manliness that any of us had evaporated. and this 90-pound rabid squirrel became the scariest fucking thing that we had ever seen.
Because he was so unpredictable, or like
Sure.
So
Yeah.
we took this guy and we were like, we grabbed him and we like had to detain him and like handcuff him basically.
Jesus.
holy shit.
And
Damn.
we like go through, Spivey has us like go through his locker and like confiscate shit. Turned out the guy had like smuggled in a fuckload of over-the-counter drugs, but like a lot of them, and somehow they never got found until this moment. And he had been taking some hormones of some kind, and because he basically snapped cold turkey, whatever he had been taking
Oh.
that night when he was still detained and like hadn't been processed or picked up yet, the dude started, I swear to God, he had superpowers. He was saying the weirdest and scariest shit that we ended up like putting the guy on the top bunk and having him like this, so he's like face down, and you would walk by him and I swear to God he'd fucking smell you and be able to identify who you were.
Jesus.
And he'd
What
say,
the fuck?
dude, it was the
Crazy.
scariest fucking thing in the world.
And are you in like a open bunk area? with-
Just like Full Metal Jacket.
Did anybody sleep, or is everybody like, the guy's gonna
Well-
fucking actually like wear my face as his face?
He's gonna make a suit out of me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We had a very high turnover, so we started off with 64 and we only graduated 32. So
Mm.
like there were a lot. We
What's
had
the
very-
average? Is that a normal?
I
or-
don't think that's anywhere close to normal. Like
or-
we
like too high, right?
Yeah, it was very high. I mean, we were like part of an experimental class where it was like extremely high stress. Because they're like, hey, like war's a new thing. We haven't done it since Desert
So let's
Storm."
give the 90-pounder that's a fucking psychomaniac and put him in that.
Yeah. So
Let's
Thanks,
see what
Bush.
happens.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Bush.
Fuck it.
so after this night that so fire guard is this thing where like someone has to be awake for an hour. You get a flashlight and like you're guarding the place. It's if there's a fire, you're the one who sees it and wakes everyone up. That's what it's called, fire guard for. So I'm on fire guard. I wake up. I see Hamid is gone. And I walk into the bathroom and I hear
Nope. I would have noped the fuck out.
I'm out.
echoing. And I see this guy and I'm like, I've got my little L-shaped like 1970s era fucking D battery flashlight that I'm walking around with the fucking red lens on it. And I fucking peek into the showers and I see Hammond sitting there and what was it called? The Pianist? Where
Yeah.
that's the one where he gets like super fucking skinny, right? And
Oh,
like
yeah.
all his bones are
Crazy.
stiff.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Oh,
He was
great.
fucking- He's sitting there in the shower, rocking back and forth and just going, I want to go home.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, is the
Fuck
scariest.
no.
I mean, but it was the most fun I ever had in my life. Basic training was extremely
So
fun.
I want to go back to something you
You're
said
not
that,
selling it for me.
that you said that it's like guys who pledged fraternities and how
Mm.
much fun that was. So I pledged a fraternity. I liked the fraternity. I liked being in it. Pledging fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm also somebody that like I want to go to sleep. I don't want to be dirty. So
Mm.
like sleeping on the floor of the basement of fraternity house for Hell Week with newspapers on the floor was not really my jam. I didn't
Tim
like
didn't
it.
enjoy it.
I didn't. Nope. I fucking hated it. And I also my grades, I fucking like just torpedoed myself that semester also, but then I'm also kind of like, whatever, who cares?
All
There
right.
is a very important question here, Chris, and I've lost it.
Who was the distinguished honor graduate?
Yes.
Mm, I think it was my best friend Steve.
He's in here.
He's the one. He's the one that asked.
Oh.
the
He's
question.
asking.
Oh, what's up, Steve?
He was agreeing that all of this had happened.
Yeah, he was narrating with you, providing
Yeah.
color commentary. But I didn't get to say my favorite movie, guys. You all
That's
shit
true.
on me for like it. I didn't say
Yes.
Saving Private Ryan's my favorite. You're actually going to be surprised. It's not one that's been on the list or in the chat, or because there's
Really?
some good ones in there too. Because also there's Apocalypse Now, which I did like. It's super fucked up,
Yeah,
and
it's
also I got to interview Martin Sheen. And
That's
he actually
true. That's the
he actually might come on the show.
Ooh,
They're interested.
sheesh.
They're
I like
interested.
that. That's cool.
But it's not that. I'm going to go back further. It is a World War II movie.
Mm.
It is The Bridge over River Kwai.
Okay. Great fucking movie.
Great movie. Alec
Yeah,
Guinness,
interesting.
fucking
I
phenomenal.
do love Alec Guinness. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It is Obi-Wan Kenobi. It is
Yeah.
a very different Alec Guinness. And apparently he also hated making that movie, which he also hated making Star Wars
Mm.
because he hated the dialogue. He was like,
I don't
he's
disagree
like
with him.
this British theater
Don't you
trained
start.
guy, and
I
he's
hate
like,
Star Wars.
Luke, run. like-
Luke and I are you hating Glorious Bastards and I hate Star Wars. We're very much.
Oh,
at
you
odds.
hate Star Wars? So
I
I don't
think
hate.
it's
I
trash.
love Star Wars.
I think it's
I
absolute
love
garbage.
Star Wars till the day I fucking die.
I actually saw Return of the Jedi in the theater.
Mm.
I've seen
I
it in the
was-
theater.
But like when it came out,
Yeah,
I
because you're
was-
old.
I was 5 or 6. Maybe I was 6. 83? 5. Whatever.
85.
Mm.
No, it wasn't 1985 when that came out. No, because The New Hope was 76. And then,
83.
yeah, that's what I said. I was
Mm.
fine.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I went. Anyways.
Not for me.
But the other, okay, Luke, you're a big Star Wars fan.
Mhm.
Do you like the prequels?
Love-hate relationship.
Okay.
I have a lot of nostalgia for them, but objectively, they're not great movies. The first two, especially.
Oh my God. Attack of the Clones is just like
It's an
a giant.
atrocious movie.
Oh my God. Like I went to Phantom Menace when it came out. That was 97. So everybody's like fucking fired up because it's been so long. It's so funny because the people didn't used to make sequels and shit. So like it's not like now where it's just like cash. I don't know why. And like Lucas didn't want to do it. Whatever. But the lightsaber battle at the end of Phantom Menace is fucking great.
Fuck's hard.
Fucking great. The double-edged lightsaber when
Mhm,
Darth
mhm.
Maul pulls that shit out, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, I went to go see those movies in the theaters too, and like I had buddies that obviously love Star Wars, and I was so fucking excited that they were back. So I'm like, I told you this fucking thing is trash.
No, the only watchable one is Revenge of the Sith, and that's still like there are still
That
bad
is
moments in there.
that is the best one, though. I do like the TikToks that they play off that with the marshmallows. Have you ever seen those?
Yes.
And yeah, whatever. But like, okay, but in the last 3, did you like all of those?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Nobody liked those 3.
I actually didn't mind
first
Force
The
Awakens.
first one is just A New Hope remade, which
course it
which is the rule for sequels. You make the exact same
I-
movie again.
And I was fine. Like I thought it was the nostalgia. You know, Han Solo comes out right in there's this big, whatever. But they also got fucked because
They switched up directors.
Well, they
That
did.
was
Well,
the
they
dumbest
did.
thing.
They did. But also Carrie Fisher died,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
I think it was the third one was supposed to be the
She was
one that
supposed to have a
focused on
big role.
her
Yeah.
because Skywalker was the second one.
Mhm.
And Han Solo was the first one, and she was supposed to be the third one, and then she died.
Hmm.
And like they used old footage to put her in it, but like the third one was awful.
Terrible movie.
Like I
didn't even see that one in theaters.
I didn't either. And I had a little kid at that time because we saw the second one. I thought it was all right. I didn't hate it as much.
I don't think
as
it
a lot of
deserves
people did.
as much hate as it gets.
I like Ryan Johnson. I think he's really creative, and like I didn't have any. I mean, the way he kind of dies is pretty stupid. But like,
It is what it is. Luke's
know,
always been a prima
but also
donna.
drinking the thing. Like there were some scenes in that I was like, oh, this is cringe.
the casino is terrible. That's the worst part of that movie.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking about Andor, and that is the best television show I've seen in a long
Still
time.
haven't seen it.
I still haven't watched it.
It is.
much
It
either.
is. It is.
I've heard
a
it's
show
great.
about fascism that happens to take place in Star Wars. That's the best way to describe it.
Well, there's going to be 75 more movies coming out. So there's one
I
with
don't
Ryan.
know.
No, there is. There's one with Ryan Gosling. They've already got.
Oh,
shots
yeah,
of it.
Starfighter,
They're making
I
it.
saw that.
Starfighter. Yeah.
Do you guys
I'm
actually see
excited.
movies in theaters anymore? Like,
Oh, I go all the time. I
Really?
go all the time.
Dude, the
Huh.
latest Predator movie in IMAX.
Fuck
Oh,
hard.
okay.
Mm,
I do want to see that.
It is.
that movie was so good.
It is my new favorite movie.
It's a great movie.
Alien and Predator universe it's my favorite. I love all of the movies, even the really bad ones, just for the lore.
Get to the chopper. You want to get to
But
the
this
chopper.
this one was
Predator's
a
good.
really fucking good movie. There was
Badlands
not
was really
one
fun.
human being in the entire movie.
Really?
Not
Well,
one human being.
Ellie.
The androids.
Oh, you mean because what's her face is in it?
Right.
Elle Fanning.
But
Half of her.
that's a difference in characters. There's not one.
It was
human
really
being in the
fun. I
entire
really liked that movie.
I've only seen the OG Predator, which I loved. I thought it was fucking great. But I haven't
OG
seen the
is
other stuff that-
fucking great.
so.
The
I
second-
always liked Predators, but I'm
Which
not
one's
talking about the
that?
White House. That's the third one.
The third one. Who's in that one?
It's from like 2010. It has
Adrian Brody.
Oh,
Adrian
that one.
Brody.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Is Forrest
Walton
Whitaker in
Goggins
that
is
or
it.
something? Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
So there's a TikTok creator called Arkham Unhinged 24 who is like a just totally invested in the Alien Predator universe, like has read all of the comics, seen all the movies. Dude is an excellent critic. If anybody who's watching this who likes either of those series, look that guy up on TikTok. He has so much background. I'm almost afraid of like even looking at the books because I feel like I would spend thousands of dollars trying to hunt down all of the comic books that this guy has read.
So it's
Comic
funny.
books are tough.
I never got into Alien. The closest I ever got to Alien was Spaceballs. Which has anyone seen Spaceballs here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So at the
My
end,
Schwarz.
yeah, the John Hurt, who is
Yeah.
an alien and has the alien come out of him, reprises that scene, except the alien comes out and then puts a top hat on and has
Hello,
like,
my
"Hey,
baby,
baby, hello, my
dun-dun-dun-dun."
baby. dun-dun." And when I first saw it, I was like 10. I was like, what the fuck was that? I didn't see Alien. So I was like, what? Because I used to go watch R-rated movies at my buddy Billy's house because his parents literally dropped the F-bomb every 2 seconds. My parents were always trying to be like, oh, we just PG-13. And I'd be like, oh, I saw RoboCop and I'm 9.
RoboCop's a great movie.
Well, the first one too is where he gets like at the beginning,
Melted.
the cop gets like basically shot like 185,000 times.
Yep.
And it's like, and they're all laughing at him, and it's like, then they blow his hand off, like all this shit, and I'm like, and they're all used to
okay.
it. I'm like,
Here's a question. What do you think of the Boondock Saints?
I've never seen it.
Used to be my like when I was a kid favorite movie. I think
It's a
it is.
great movie.
I think that is what has given me my like justice complex.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Overdeveloped sense of right and wrong.
Who is in that? It's
Willem Dafoe and Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus?
Norman Reedus.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not allowed to say more than 5 words in anything he's in, right?
No, that happened after The Walking Dead.
The
Fucking-
Walking. He's just like,
I liked The Walking Dead until like
Come on.
season 6 or something.
Oh,
and
dude,
then I like,
it
all
was
right,
so
enough.
you and your
good.
fucking rope. Exactly,
it was
Steven.
it was so good at the beginning,
It was great. So
and
great.
then it just
And I hate
went,
that kind of shit. But
and
it
it
was great.
just went.
If that
on.
show, so
and
I have all the
on.
comics of that. If that show had followed the comics and had been made by HBO instead of AMC, it would be one of the best shows of all time.
It's great.
I think they shopped it. I don't think that AMC was their first pick.
Yeah, well,
I don't think so either. I think HBO
I
passed.
think it was HBO.
Because AMC got Walking Dead and Breaking Bad at the same time, and both got passed on by HBO.
Well, Breaking Bad didn't even get popular
Massive
until like season
misses.
4. Like
Whoops.
AMC almost canceled Breaking Bad multiple times because it didn't fucking hit. Nobody gave
Do
a
you
shit.
know who?
about it.
Do you know who one of the people was they were considering for Breaking Bad?
Who?
Matthew Broderick.
I've heard that. It's fucking
No.
insane.
I
Yeah,
think he turned it down.
he did. The only reason
Because-
that Cranston got is because he did one episode of X-Files with Vince Gilligan.
With
and
Vince
Vince-
Gilligan,
I like
yeah.
this guy. You know, we should look
And
at.
he
him.
went
Cranston's so
and he
good.
went to the mat. Like he was like, because
Yeah.
he made him try. They made him try a bunch. He's like, I want this dude, and they're like, the goofy dad
Is
from
it
Malcolm in
Malcolm
the Middle.
Yeah, it's like,
Which is coming back,
on.
by the way.
I
it
know. Yep.
that's
Yep.
crazy.
Malcolm in the Middle and Scrubs revival in the same year.
Oh, I can't wait for the Scrubs.
10-year-old me
So
is
excited.
would be so excited.
I'm so excited. Oh, speaking of Vince Gilligan, have you guys watched Pluribus yet?
Not yet.
No,
What
I'm
do you
waiting
think?
for it all to come out.
I've watched a couple of the episodes, and
What do you think?
I'm liking it.
I like it too. Like a lot of people shit on it, and I'm like, I really think it's like, to me, I've only watched the first 2 episodes, just recently watched them, and it's like the best concept ever, like maybe in TV history. The execution, I'm still like, I don't know where it's going, but the idea behind it is like fucking
I still know
incredible.
nothing about it, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
You should. It's like, because when you
Um,
watch it, you're just like, what is happening? It's like a post-apocalyptic thing I've never seen before, and like it's just so twisted, the opposite way you'd expect. It's really
Shrinking season 3 is next month, I think.
I can't wait.
Oh, I'm into that. Jeff Bridges is going to play his dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love it.
There's somebody else coming into. Michael J. Fox.
I
is
got
gonna
you
be-
into Shrinking. Look, you're as my.
I know.
Yeah, I love it.
You recommended it, and then I came home and my girlfriend and I watched the entire show in like a week.
Yeah, because
Shrinking's great. And it's so easy to watch.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
great.
Right? It's just kind of like feel good. Even the bad parts are
And
kind
it's
of like
really well made. Like it's one of those feel good shows where you're like, but it's also really good. You know, it's not like, oh, this is trashy, but it's easy to watch. Like,
well,
no,
it's funny. The
awesome.
next door neighbor late woman, like
yeah, the one who plays Jordan. in Scrubs.
she
Scrubs.
she was in the Drew Carey show like
Mhm.
20 years ago.
Yep.
And I didn't recognize her at first because she actually, I think she talks about that. She had some botched
Oh, she has
plastic
so much
surgery.
shit to work on.
So it's like she looks like it. I mean, she's like a housewife in the wealthy neighborhood. Like it kind of works.
Yeah.
But like she basically got fucked up by a bad surgeon.
She's
and-
married to the creator of that show, Bill
oh,
Lawrence.
is that it?
Bill Lawrence.
Mhm.
Oh, it's Bill. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he created what's the other the soccer show I don't watch?
Ted Lasso, which
Ted
also
Lasso.
is getting another season.
Yeah,
Which I'm pissed about. They should have ended it. They should have kept it done.
Well, do you know why?
Somebody backed up a
they
big
backed the
load,
truck.
backed up a big old
'Cause
truck.
everybody
of
loves it.
cash.
They're like, hey, Jason,
Come back.
it's Tim Cook.
Is it good?
Are you picking up?
Oh, Ted Lasso is so good.
Oh, I
It's
love
not
it.
even
I
about.
haven't
It's
seen it.
not even about
but-
soccer.
I just hate
Ted-
soccer so much. I just can't watch
You,
it.
you don't. There's barely any soccer. Also,
Alright,
the
good.
soccer clips are garbage. They're terrible. It's like
No,
not
I
even
love them.
good.
I like them because they're completely unrealistic.
Well,
Same
that's-
reason I like boxing movies.
Well, that's what I.
Mm.
Yeah, where they
If
just
soc-
punch each other in the face 1,000 times.
Yeah, if soccer
Like-
movies and boxing movies could be like real life, I would watch soccer and
Like,
boxing, but they're
If
not real.
if Rocky was like what boxing was, I'd watch it all the time, and all the guys would be dead
That's true.
Yeah. Yep.
because he's just like you watch it, it's just like poof, poof,
Take
poof,
a
and there's
fucking
just like
beating.
Eating them. Creed is the same way.
oh yeah, I love Creed though. That
Creed is Creed 1 is a better movie than Rocky 1.
No way.
no.
Come
But,
on. It was
but-
good. It was good.
So but you have to know the origin story of Rocky 2 though, because like Sylvester Stallone had done like literally like low budge porn. He was like sleeping like in like
Italian Stallion.
he was like
I didn't know
basking
that.
in the subways. He was totally broke. He writes the screenplay
yeah, I know
himself.
that.
He goes and the studio, whoever it was like, we love it. We'll give you $300,000, but like we want someone else to star. He goes, fuck you. He didn't do it. He had no money.
Yeah.
He shops and
He
shops.
sold
and
his
shops.
dog, right?
Finally, yeah, he did all kinds of shit. And like again, did the like Italian Stallion shit. And then he finally someone was like, fine, whatever. You can like star in the movie. And he wins and it's like one of the greatest movies of all time.
And he was incredible in it. I mean,
And he is good.
Yeah.
You know,
he was never
it-
as good again. Like that was the best he ever
Adrian.
did.
I actually think the last Rocky, because there was a bunch of trash Rockies. Don't get me wrong.
Rocky 4 is the best.
That's that's Victor Drago, right?
Yes, after
That's
he
fucking great.
kills
The one afterwards
Creed.
not good, but the one where he is basically like a George Foreman style,
you're
like
talking Rocky Balboa.
Rocky
when he's
Balboa,
old.
was
Yes.
good. I actually
Yes.
thought it was good.
Yeah,
when
But
he's
Creed's
beating up on-
better. Yeah, but he
Creed's
was
when
like,
he's beating up on the meat.
yeah. But Creed was great. I don't
Creed's
know if
a
I would
good
go
movie.
above Rocky 1 though.
I like it
Eye
better
of the
than Rocky
Tiger,
1.
like all that shit, like Apollo
Our
Creed.
mod says
And he
I need to
loses.
shut the fuck up. Creed loses too, I think, right?
In the first one?
Yeah, pretty sure he loses.
Because they recreated.
It's the same movie again. It's the rule of sequels.
yeah.
Yeah. If you read a hit movie in your 20s, you're fucking set because in your 50s, someone's gonna back a truck up for you, and you just have to change the names, modernize it, and then it's and just like change the name of it, whatever. And it's like, oh my god, this is a revelation.
Hmm.
This is so good.
You know another good movie? Fuck, I forgot the name of it.
That can't be
it's got
that
Tom
good.
Hardy, a UFC movie. Tom Hardy UFC movie.
Oh, I haven't-
Warrior. You ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
he's a veteran who comes back and is like a UFC fighter. And then he ends up it's right when UFC's first starting. He ends up in this tournament against his brother, who's like a high school teacher. They were both like star wrestlers in high school, but his brother's competing because he needs the money for his house. But they're like kind of estranged. Fucking great movie.
That reminds me
one
of
of
the plot of the other boxing movie with Christian Bale and what the fuck?
The Fighter.
The Fighter. That
Oh,
shit
he
was
lost. He was like
so good.
He lost like 50 pounds for that, right?
That's a
was-
scary. Christian Bale in that movie is scary.
Is
so
Mark
goddamn
is
good.
that is Mark
Wahlberg
Wahlberg in that
is in
too?
that one,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a
it's
great
Wahlberg and
movie.
Bale.
That's
So
a great
fucking
movie.
good. David
Mhm.
O. Russell, one of the worst human beings on the
Oh,
planet, but
he's-
fucking
Oh my
amazing
God.
director.
Everybody who works for him is like he fucking sucks.
He's dog shit.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's so
It's a good
worth
movie.
seeing. It's really,
I watch
really
a
good.
lot of boxing
Did somebody
movies.
win an Academy Award for that or no?
I think he did. I think
Did Bale
did.
win that?
He should have. I
He-
mean,
So actually, you know what? The first movie I ever saw of his, and it's maybe Steven Spielberg's most underrated movie ever, Empire of the Sun.
really good movie.
I love it.
Never seen it.
Oh my God. Well, it was made like 20 years before you were
Yeah.
born, but him
To do it.
as a kid, John Malkovich, great. Like as a like bad guy, but kind of not, but
Mm.
kind of. And it's a Japanese internment camp.
Yeah.
For people who lived in Hong Kong. And it is really good. I
It's
watched it at my grandparents' movie. I don't know why the fuck they let me watch that. I must have been like, again, I got all these movies before I was like 10. Like my buddy Billy was like, had like watching cops' hands getting blown off.
That's
And we also
fun.
watched Slapstick, which is like a horrible movie, like all this nudity and like these two broskies from Canada beating the shit out of everybody. And I was like, yeah. And then I go to my grandparents' house. They showed me the same stuff. My parents were like,
Was there any movies that stand out as a movie that you watched as a kid that you totally misunderstood? So for me, Gremlins. I thought that Gremlins was the most terrifying thing in the world.
Really?
oh,
Wait.
I thought they were terrifying. Don't
I
feed them
just-
after midnight, man.
So my whole I watched scary movies. Alien is the only other movie that scared me as a kid because it was
Wow.
like the alien he's gonna fucking kill you no matter what.
Yeah.
But like all of the old school monsters, Frankenstein, werewolf, Dracula, like all of the old school scaries, they were all big. And I was like a tiny little midget. So I'd be like, if a giant monster comes in, I'm just gonna hide under my bed. They can't get me. But the Gremlins,
They
they
get
could
you.
go anywhere
in
I
there.
could go.
Right.
Oh,
And
man.
that concept terrified me.
Yeah, that makes
that
sense.
I was too big to hide.
I can't believe they haven't remade that.
Yeah.
Like it's such a like all those horror movies have been like there's like 60 trillion like Jason movies, Halloween movies.
Terrible movies, all of them.
Yeah, I don't get
Except for
into
the first one.
And yes, by the
Yeah.
way, this RNSH person says that was I talking about Empire of the Sun? You're goddamn right I was. That's a great fucking movie and it is the most underrated Steven Spielberg movie.
I
But
agree.
Gremlins, which Spielberg produced or direct, did he direct the first one? All I know is I
I don't know.
remember
He's
they
involved.
actually threw one of the Gremlins in a microwave and turned it on, and then it like exploded.
Christ had real fucking skeletons in it, which is crazy. Like real people skeletons.
It did.
Yep. The skeletons that are in the like at the end when the pool fills and there's skeletons in there, they're real. Like they're actual human remains.
Jesus
Well, that's
Christ.
fucked up. All right. Well,
Yeah.
here's a question for you, because someone mentioned a clown, which I guess I'm giving it away. But what is the most harmless thing that you are afraid of?
Birds.
Sea life.
I know they're harmless and I'm still afraid of them.
I loved it. Luke's is very specific, and Zach's just like everything in that.
Everything in the ocean.
Everything in the
everything
ocean.
under the top of the water.
But
is-
I think I agree with Zach, and
it's
especially 'cause
creepy.
I grew
It's-
up in Maine, so there's no clear water. It's
You know what it
all
was?
dark.
When I got a haircut, I was talking to the girl who cuts my hair about this. It's because you can't there's no relation with things under this. Like, okay, me and a dog, there's some semblance of communication. Me and a squirrel, there's some semblance of communication. Fear, we get it. Fish, crustaceans, there is zero communication.
Zach
There
is
is
talking-
nothing.
talks to
crustaceans.
squirrel.
There's
Crustaceans. Are you afraid of a lobster? Like,
oh yes, worse
You
than
know the
fish.
answer to this question.
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
worse
I
than
know.
fish, by far. But there's no way I can't communicate with these things. They're prehistoric to the level of communication being broken.
wait, can we stop for a second? Walk me through a communication with a squirrel.
Yeah,
I'll be the squirrel. I'll be the
I-
squirrel. Hold on.
I can go like this, and it's scared of me. If I go like this to a lobster, it does nothing. It's not afraid of me. It doesn't know what I'm doing.
What do you think it's gonna do?
I don't know, but
Lobsters have a
there's no
fear of
communication.
larger animals.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
okay.
have the same.
Eb-
Maybe.
everything,
But any-
everything
So,
smaller
like, Zach,
than
would
you
you
in
watch
the ocean
Jaws?
is afraid of you.
What about Jaws?
Would you watch it?
I have watched it.
Oh, I
Do you
hate
like-
Jaws. Is
don't-
terrifying.
It's
Fucking love
movies.
Jaws.
Like movies don't. It doesn't. It's like only real life see shit bugs me. Like I can watch it. I don't like
Quint's
it. I can watch it.
speech in Jaws is
Yeah, the
fucking
ship.
phenomenal.
Oh, it's crazy.
That he
You know,
was
you know he's
drunk
hammered.
as fuck when
He's
he
hammered.
filmed it. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
he was hammered. They basically, I think it was Spielberg. It was just like let him drink because he was such an alcoholic. They were just like,
Just let him go. This is
And
what
then
Let
he's
him do
like-
it, I guess.
and he's like, I don't hear. You know, he's like got this like whole thing. And Richard Dreyfuss is sitting next to him,
Yeah.
I think,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
And Roy Schneider. And then he's just like, "Wah." I think that guy like died like 3 days after the movie came out. He's like, it's like in Gladiator.
Mhm.
Did you all see Gladiator?
Yeah.
Did everyone
Mhm.
see
The
Gladiator?
second one's trash.
I
No,
know.
I'm not talking about the second one. The first one.
Yeah, the
So,
Ridley Scott one.
Oliver, what's it? The guy that was like the old guy that was like helping Russell
Mm.
Crowe
Mm-hmm.
died during the movie
Oh fuck.
because he was a raging drunk.
Hmm.
And the night he died, they were like, he had something like 20 shots and like 20 beers and like all this stuff and like pissed himself and like he
Oh,
just
yeah.
like finally died. And they had to like do some like early style, like not AI, but like editing to make because he wasn't done. But like he was just like drunken and apparently he was just a terror on the set and everything. But Gladiator is another good movie. But
I like it.
the first one, but I saw that one in a theater, which was good. But I'm trying to think of, I was gonna say my thing that's scary. I don't like clowns. Clowns fucking
Clowns are
scare me.
creepy as shit. There's no question.
My dad was terrified
Did
of
you see
clowns.
the clown
scared of
killer
clowns.
clowns from outer space?
Mm-mm.
No.
The
of
guy
course
who
not.
plays
Yeah, Tim does
Terrifier
not
follows
say
me.
this.
Which
I'm
I
not
was like,
watching
So I think
that.
it's an 80s movie, and I tried to rewatch it. Like maybe it was last Halloween. It was like on demand or something like that.
Mm.
It is so bad. I fell asleep before the end of it, but it's fucking hilarious.
But the most fucked up movies came out of the 80s. The 80s was
Oh,
the most
yeah.
fucked up decade.
Yeah.
Because everyone was on coke,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like there was money
Quaaludes.
and Quaaludes, and no
Oh.
one really like was like whatever. And Reagan was just like fuck the poor, give everyone else the money, and like
also
Yeah,
give
crack.
Yeah,
and then
give crack
all
everywhere.
these super fucked up movies, like the Freddy Krueger movies, which the premise of that's actually quite genius, right? He kills you in your sleep,
Right.
which is terrifying.
Yeah.
So like Jason never scared me because I'm like, this is so dumb. They just like walk like all the like, and again, it was like all this like Puritan bullshit with those horror movies. Like
Yeah.
the promiscuous ones always get killed. The black people always get killed.
Yeah.
Like it's just like all, and you're just like, this is so fucked up when you're
Yeah.
like watching this. But
I never get scared. Like for me, the things that scare me are the ones that like rep real life to a certain degree. Like this movie that scared me the most when I was like a teenager was Signs, just because I was like, I
saw it.
could see this being a real thing, and like aliens come, and this family is getting fucking, like, it was just so.
yeah, but then you just have to throw water on them, right?
This is the worst.
That was the
ending.
terrible worst.
You
I was
just
like,
ruined it for Luke, but it's the
Oh,
worst.
I wasn't gonna
sorry,
watch it.
I ruined a 20-year-old movie
It's
for
the
you.
dumbest fucking like the whole movie is this really intense thing where it's just focused on this family that lives in a farmhouse where there's crop circles all around them. These aliens come and they're like, it's really just this family like preparing to be killed by aliens. And in the end, the antidote to killing aliens is just pour water on the fucking aliens.
It was so stupid, and it had great like wasn't it?
Planet's mostly water. Like it's that alone.
70%.
The atmosphere has water in it. Like I don't understand the fucking.
Well, it's
So
All right,
Signs,
limit-
there was
limit-
that one like fraction of a second scene in
Out the window?
Signs
or the
where-
Brazilian thing.
where they're like showing on the news where
Yes.
they like rewind and it's just an alien like
Yes.
walking by an alleyway.
oh
Terrifying.
yeah.
That was the most like terrifying second of film
Yes.
that I had seen to that point.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That
it was
the moment where I was
freaky.
like, I can't watch this.
Well, that's why
And
the
the
90%
out the
of that
window
movie was
shot.
good,
it was so good.
and
It was-
then it
it's
was just like
trash.
they're all like standing together, right? And it's because it was Joaquin Phoenix and
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, so I just remember seeing them standing there, and then like, did it rain or something? Was that what it
No,
was?
it was because the
Or
little
is it
girl
accident?
had that she would have the glasses of water all over the house because she wouldn't finish them, and it was like a sign that she wouldn't finish them because all he had to do was
Yeah.
hit his bat into the water, would spray the alien. It's so fucking stupid.
It's so well, but War of the Worlds is like that too,
Yeah.
where they died because they couldn't breathe oxygen. I'm like,
Well, it's because in the end, how are you supposed to defeat aliens? Like you have to come up with some
Yeah.
stupid shit where it's
Well,
like,
right.
well,
Well,
we found a twist.
well, you can fly a fighter jet straight up into the middle of the spaceship's like laser that destroys the Earth, and it blows up the whole ship. That's what you
Never
do.
seen that movie
Yeah.
either.
Dude. I saw Independence Day twice in the theater. It was fucking awesome in the theater. I love that movie.
I think I was in maybe, I don't know, 9th grade. Did it come out in like 99?
Yes.
So I was in 9th grade. I cried during the president's speech.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
I was so moved that I cried in the theater.
So
Litmus test. What do
Did
you
you-
think of Interstellar?
I love it.
Interstellar.
Love it.
Luke, are you about to say you don't like it?
No, I love Interstellar. I was hoping that I was just.
I was going to throw you off a
Wait,
fucking cliff at
Wait,
this point.
Chris.
Chris is
Which
thinking
one
about
was
it.
which one was
With
Interstellar?
Matthew
McConaughey
McConaughey, he goes to
and-
space.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the multi-dimensional like
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is all based on like theory. That
Yeah, incredible
figure out.
science. The
Yeah.
science behind it is amazing.
By the way, but I want to pause on Interstellar because I got to go back to the speech for a second. Do you guys remember when Bill Pullman did a Budweiser commercial a few years ago where he reprised that speech?
Mm-mm.
So he did. It was not super. It was. Oh no, it was an Independence Day. That makes sense. It was a 4th of July. He did this like Budweiser and he redid his speech, and I tweeted it. Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, DMs me. He goes, "I made that. I made that." I was like, because I knew him a little bit. I was like, "Yeah, man, I know. That's great. Cool." Like one time he ever wrote to me on Twitter. I was like, "Yeah, it's great, man.
I
Like, good
made
for you,
that.
Gary." I'm like, "Yeah, it was a good ad." Anyways, but
That's so
Interstellar. I mean, well, I love all the Christopher Nolan stuff. Like,
Yeah,
he's
most
just
of it I
so
like a
fucking
lot.
good. Like
Yeah.
the Oppenheimer, which I watched in an airplane, so don't shit on me too much because that's not really the way you're supposed to watch it.
Still.
The pacing of that movie is so brilliant. It's so long and it doesn't feel it. You're just like it's like
The Odyssey is my most anticipated.
oh, I
movie.
can't wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I'll buy tickets to go see it on an IMAX screen.
I love
however far I have to go.
He's
like a
one of
real
like, the
IMAX,
top
like this.
5 directors of this generation. for sure.
Oh, 5 of the generation.
Yeah.
But he's top 3. I bet he's top 3 this generation.
who are the
One
other
or
ones?
two I have ahead of him, but I think he's very, very high.
Nolan, Tarantino, and
Paul Thomas Anderson for me is a huge one.
What I liked most about Oppenheimer was the physical depiction or the visual representation of someone like kind of losing their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt that.
Yeah.
That was I don't think that I've felt like a connection to a movie in that kind of way. Like that was like an entirely new, I don't know, emotional
You
experience.
know what? Don't lie. You like the nudity, all the nakedness.
I do not remember that at all. being
You
real.
don't remember the nudity? There was like it was actually
that
quite,
scene in the trial
very
was
in
like
your
a dump. I
face.
was like,
yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's excellent.
actually, I don't remember. The only thing I remember from that movie is like the idea, the visualization of like losing your mind. Like when I think it begins when the guy's like thinking about what space would be. Like I've had exactly that
Yeah.
visualization in my
It's
fucking exactly like that.
great movie.
Yeah.
well, what is your favorite Nolan movie?
The Dark Knight.
Oh, I don't fucking.
Interstellar.
The Dark Knight.
I don't know shit about
I-
Hollywood. I don't know what Nolan has made.
It's those two movies, and I don't know what to say.
I fucking love The Dark Knight. I will
It's a
never
great
not love
movie.
The
The
Dark
Dark
Knight.
It's
Knight
not
is-
at all my thing, and I loved it. So I'm with you.
I'm not a comic book person either. I could give a shit about most of that. Like I watched the Avengers, but I was kind of like whatever.
Right.
But like the Dark Knight is so fucking good, and I saw it at IMAX in Chicago.
Yeah.
I saw that twice in the theater, and the Heath Ledger's character.
Oh my
is just
God.
so perfect.
It's pitch
Yeah.
perfect.
That's one of the. I think that's in my top 3 portrayals of anything of all
Do you
time.
want to see a magic trick?
Yep.
Like
It's
you're
very,
just like,
very
what does
good.
he do? Like that, and you're just like, and then you're like,
Yeah.
he is so good, and it was so sad that he died. And actually, we kind of had a joke on the Obama campaign about that because it was in 2008.
Yeah,
Because
shit.
everyone kept saying, "Did you hear Heath Ledger died?" And then like 3 hours later, somebody like, "Did you hear Heath Ledger died?" So anytime someone said something that somebody had already heard, you'd be like, "Did you hear that Heath Ledger died?" But he was so good in that movie, and he outshined Christian Bale by a mile.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Bale
Yeah.
was good too.
He was. Yeah, he was good, but I mean, his performance was fucking exceptional. You know, and it transcended like if you give a shit about superhero films or not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
100%. That's what made it so good.
It's
for me.
just a
Like,
good story. Good.
I don't even
performance.
know anything about the universe or Batman.
You don't
any
need
shit.
to.
And I went and watched it. And I was like, this is
And did you know that a United States senator had a speaking role in that movie?
really?
Senator Patrick Leahy, who just left in Vermont 2 years ago.
Hmm.
He's the one. So there's the ballroom scene with Maggie Gyllenhaal,
Yeah.
and the Joker comes in,
Mm-hmm.
and he's kind of like doing, doing the lip thing, or whatever, which is so
Yeah.
gross. But like,
Which,
works.
but did you know? Wait, real quick. Do you know why he does the lip thing?
Mm-mm.
It's because the prosthetics on his lips wouldn't stay in place unless he was licking them.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
so he worked
Would
it
wet
in.
the glue.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
so he
amazing.
worked it in as like
That's
a,
amazing.
Wow,
But he
that's,
goes up to somebody with a knife. One of the audience, like the people in the crowd, and it's Senator Patrick Leahy, because he
Really?
was such a Batman comic book freak for like 50 years,
huh?
because he was old as shit when he left. He's still alive, but
God,
like
you know what I would do to be in a Batman movie?
Fucking crazy.
he just got to be like he got to say like three words. Like he had like 3 words. He's like, "Don't do that," or "What did you say?" or something stupid, right? Like there's not a
Yeah.
lot, but then it's like him, and it's like, and he goes right up to him with the knife,
Damn,
and then puts him back, and it's Senator Patrick Leahy from Vermont. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Fuck, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
that
That's awesome.
movie is so fucking good, and it's the best one. Like I liked the one after that, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, I
Dark
mean,
Knight Rises is there's so many problems.
It fell apart in the end too. It was like also the way that Marie Cotillard or whatever dies.
That's
Like,
a terrible. Like one of the worst
She's just
death
like,
scenes ever.
and she even says she fucked it up. Actually,
Yeah.
Really?
she says it now. Yep.
Hmm.
Because it's like an old like 1940s style death where they're just like, I just can't, and you're like,
The
what?
end.
Like, what?
somehow perfectly die right at that.
There was lot. That movie was a big mess.
yeah,
But the first one was good. But Dark Knight Rises, or the second one,
Dark
was
Knight.
fucking great. But
It's in my top 3 movies.
Interstellar is so
Stellar's
fucking
so
good.
It's so,
All right,
so
gentlemen.
conceptual.
I got a
Gotta
call
have-
tonight.
All right, man.
Enjoy.
Have a good one.
Sleepy, sleepy.
Thanks for
Sleepy,
joining us,
sleepy.
everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
Tim, did you see One Battle After Another? I asked Luke this already today, but
I haven't seen it yet.
no, what's is that the Leonardo
DiCaprio,
DiCaprio? No, I heard it's great.
It is. I watched it a week or 2 ago. It's the best movie I've seen in years. You have
And
to.
it
watch
bombed, right?
I don't know. I don't know how well it did.
It didn't make money. I don't think,
I don't think it's gonna. I mean, nothing fucking makes money anymore. But it is. You have
unless
to.
it's a sequel.
You have to watch it. It truly is just like because it's one of these movies where it's what Paul Thomas Anderson does best, where it doesn't structurally feel right. Like it's like this just the way it's built. It's fucking incredible. I mean, you really must watch it. It's long as shit. That's like almost 3 hours long. But
Wait, but did you go to a theater?
No, you can buy it on. I bought it for like $25, but you can stream.
I'm gonna
it.
get my my pirate hat out.
Your what?
Your little server
My
going?
pirate hat out. Yo ho ho.
Oh. Do you? Did
I'm gonna go
I
sailing.
I have not told you guys. I have a friend that he is no longer with us, unfortunately, but he set up a illegal movie streaming server,
Mm.
and the FBI found it.
Yeah.
And here's the kick: his dad was an FTC lawyer,
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
no.
and he was they were like, he had allowed so much to be downloaded that they were like, we're talking about like a decade in prison and like a $10 million fine.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I remember him telling me the story, and I was just like, this is the same friend who's well, I guess I shouldn't be too specific, but like his brother's in a famous band that I've mentioned before, but well, mildly famous. But he was this guy DC. And then it was like, I was like, when he was telling me the story, I was like, didn't your dad work at the Federal Trade Commission? And he was like, yeah.
Did he
Like-
get out of it? Did he?
Yep.
go- How?
$3,000 fine.
What?
Damn.
Because his dad was in
nothing.
private practice at
Oh,
that point,
All right.
and went to them and was like, can you just
fix
make
this?
this fucking
Right.
go away? But this is the thing with rich people. This is what
Yeah,
happens. You just get away with shit. Like
Yeah, like the Democratic representative who just got a pardon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trump's
Henry,
pardoning Democrats now.
Couillard or whatever.
Yeah, and then Hakeem Jeffries called him a valuable member of the Democratic caucus.
Oh, sweet. That's great.
Which personally, I don't like people who take bribes.
No,
That's
I
not really.
don't
They're
like
not
the
a
rule.
valuable member
he's
of the
also
Democratic caucus to me.
he's also anti-choice.
Who?
The Democratic rep.
I thought you meant Hakeem.
Oh, yeah,
Jeffries.
fuck
Very
that guy.
conservative. But the funny thing about that pardon is that the Republicans have been trying to get rid of him forever because it's like and Trump's like
Trump's like-
pardoning, which I don't know, but no one really knows why he did it.
He claims it's because what happened was that it was a Biden
Do you
Auto
buy?
pen?
Do you buy?
weaponizing DOJ.
Do you buy that
bullshit.
shit?
No.
No, of course not.
Like
Nobody
for a
does.
for a Democrat?
Maybe he shared some of that money. That's
Mm.
probably what happened.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's potentially true.
yeah.
Oh my! Why is he pardoning fucking criminals? Like these like drug
Guy
dealers
smuggled
and shit.
800,000 pounds of booger sugar directly into the U.S.
Oh, you mean the Honduras
Honduran, yeah,
yeah.
president? Yeah. Well, he's back, and he's back in Honduras now. So like,
living it up.
yay! But we got to stop the drugs from coming into the United States.
Yeah,
from
those
the,
fishing
you know,
boats.
those fishing boats.
Did you
Which
see
I
that Hegseth is getting a fucking articles of impeachment?
What?
well, but
There's a. I mean, it won't go anywhere probably,
I
but
mean,
they're introducing.
there were
articles of
Biden
impeachment.
impeachment articles too. Like it's,
Yeah.
but
Still.
Hegseth, there was a thing where apparently the inspector general, which if you don't know the government, every department has an inspector general, which is independent and not really controlled by the secretary.
Right.
Was doing an inquiry into the Hegseth signal stuff,
Mhm.
and Hegseth wouldn't give him any access to anything,
Of course not.
and so he was like, "We are ruling that this was probably put troops in danger because we used an app that we know the Russians know how to hack."
Sure.
What a crazy thing to do.
I
What a
know.
fucking crazy thing.
When I worked in the Obama administration, do you know how much they fucking terrified us about even using Gmail at work? They were like, "Don't do it," and we're all like, "What?" They're like, "Don't do it." And if you get a call, like, we didn't have Signal and that stuff at that point, but they were like, if you get a political call, you need to go out of the building. Like, they made us like actually go, and I was like on the 6th floor. You really got to like go,
Wow.
and like they didn't fuck around. But these guys, it's like, meh, a
Jesus.
little extrajudicial killing, whatever. We're gonna blame that admiral anyways, which they've been doing.
Right. They just throw
It is
them
funny to watch them all distance themselves, right? Like Hegseth blames it on the admiral. Trump's like, I had nothing to do with it. Didn't even know what was going on.
It's crazy.
And Hegseth's like, I didn't even. It's funny to watch his story change too, because first it was like, I didn't order a second strike. Then it was, I didn't know there was people on there. Then there was a video of him being like gleeful about it, and he was like, well, the fog of war distracted me. And it's like,
we aren't at war. Like,
yeah,
we are not
Fog
at
of war.
war.
You're in a
thinks
conference
the-
room.
he thinks the fog of war is like a literal thing, which is wild to me. Like he thinks it's like an actual fog.
Right.
Like he's like, I couldn't see the survivors
Very
because of the
difficult to
fog of
see.
war.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
clear,
yeah.
Pete Hegseth has probably been in plenty of rooms with fog. Right?
He's,
Like
his whole life is just fucking
fog,
very foggy.
fog.
yeah,
Yeah.
very foggy.
He used to
Very
have a
fucking
fridge
foggy.
with booze in it. I think at Fox or somewhere.
I mean,
Unsurprised.
The guy is, like doing this at like 11 a.m.
He's not a teetotaler.
No. He also has white nationalist tattoos. So if we want to really get upset about tattoos, we could.
Yeah.
it's just insane. I mean, the thing that I like about all this though is that these guys are not thinking like, all right, in 3.5 years is a good chance I'm going to prison. Like they're gonna go to like some of these guys, they're gonna fucking go to jail for this shit. Like
God, I would love to see Hegseth in prison.
he will. I mean,
I
he'll
actually-
he'll go to jail. I really
I actually don't like he to me and all the Trump's number one,
Mm.
but Hegseth is number two. Christy Nome is also pretty close up there with the bullshit
Yeah.
she's been doing,
Yeah,
and with
Rash
the,
person.
both the corruption and the cruelty.
yeah.
And Tom Homan, who literally got a fucking bag of cash. Nobody knows if he gave it back or not. I'm like, it's
He didn't. Of course he
$50,000.
didn't.
No, I know, of course he didn't. But it's like they're like, oh well, there's nothing to see here. He was set up. I'm like,
So what?
It doesn't.
He did the
doesn't
thing.
matter. It
Right.
doesn't matter.
Right.
He still took the cash. You fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
The idea of him being set up is so stupid. It's like, okay, but did he do it or not? You know, it's like I don't give a
Well,
shit if he's set up.
That's also called a sting.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to get somebody to do an illegal thing.
Right.
If they do the illegal thing, you arrest them.
It's like
This
they're
is-
defending the fucking predators on Dateline. They're like, well, it's they set him up.
Hey, it's I'm Chris Hansen. I'm Chris Hansen from
He's 13. You know.
NBC. Why don't you have a seat here?
What a good show.
What was it that you
I can't
were
watch that shit.
thinking about here?
If you ever seen the people on Instagram that do the same thing, but they don't.
Oh, I've seen.
Like
some.
they go into the chat rooms or whatever. Does it even
No,
exist
no,
anymore?
no. They
No, it's the
they meet them in
entrapment
public and then they beat the shit out of them.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've
Well,
seen the
but
guys that,
not
like, try to
physically though,
trap-
like mentally.
No, physically.
Oh, really?
Physically.
Good.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
They should.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. They have like whole Telegram things where you like You could pay like $15 to watch full videos of them like beating the donkey shit out.
Wait,
of
are
them.
you on Telegram?
No, I'm not. I am chronically online and know the difference.
Okay.
Like know it exists, but like it's wild.
Well, because I've
People
seen,
make their living hunting pedophiles and beating them and
Good.
selling videos of it.
That's
It's wild.
The selling the videos part is fucking weird, but I like the motivation.
I have no sympathy
No.
for pedophiles, but I think I would prefer them to go through the justice
Grim-
system.
sure.
and
How about you go to
jail?
prison?
And then
Yeah.
you know what happens in prison happens in prison.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm all about the vigilante, like, but I'm also not going to lose any sleep over it.
No, I mean,
To
I
be
like the
clear.
chat room and chat. I see the ones that are like they go into the chat rooms and like try to trap fucking pervs and pretend like they're 13-year-old girls and shit. Like those, I'm like, all right, they're not beating the shit out of them, but they're trapping them. I think that's good.
So my dad worked at Bath Iron Works, the big shipbuilding community in Maine. There were guys there who got like they had like good like in Midcoast Maine. There's not a lot of like good like white collar jobs or whatever, but like
Yeah.
that's like one. And there were like the cops were like, oh, come to Portland, and I'm like a 13, and these guys were like, oh, and they get in the truck, and then they go up, and then they open the door, and it's like a version of
Chris
Chris
Hansen.
Hansen. I'm Chris Hansen from NBC News. NBC News, like.
Is
I
it
think
like,
it was NBC.
is
It's
it like
like
a
that.
mental illness to like, or like a mental like because I can't imagine being like a person who's regular being attracted like a 12-year-old. Like that's
No,
very
there's some wires that aren't crossed.
Right.
That aren't,
But is there like an
Zach,
actual
wired
mental
I think-
classification of like, well, this
I
is
think
the-
you should go into Google and type in is pedophilia a mental health issue? You should put it in your search.
I am
Let's see what-
you
see
know
what
what?
pops
I'm
up.
okay with that. I'm comfortable with that question. I'm gonna look.
I mean, look, these people are deeply unwell. I think the question is like, what do you do about it? Like
well,
I don't know.
I saw
I
that
am not
Louisiana-
an expert in this, so I
I think
don't know.
Louisiana just legalized surgical castration on them.
There's studies here. I mean, there's actual like National Institute of Health studies on this.
Look,
That's
I mean, this is definitely an after 10 p.m. conversation.
We are spiraling.
This is very interesting though.
All these people are like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
we thought you
this
talking about politics. Now you're talking about this shit.
This
Like,
is an NIH say idiopathic and acquired pedophilia as two distinct disorders and insight from neuroimaging. Like they imaged the brains of people
Interesting.
who are, pedophiles and determined if they actually had like different brains. It's very
did they?
interesting.
I think there is a
I haven't
difference.
read it yet.
Yeah, there.
All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna
probably.
dedicate our next should you reach out to the researcher? We can do a whole episode on this. Probably the least watched episode that we'll
I'll
ever
get me
do.
that. I'll get that FBI guy.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
into
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
The Wombo combo.
Can we get Chris Hansen? Can we do the whole
Oh,
thing?
I would love to talk to Chris
I don't think
Hansen.
he's with him. Actually, I think he got he had some problems with something else. I think he actually got arrested himself because I think
Uh-oh.
there was a whole bunch of people who were like, "Oh,
All right.
why don't
I'll
you
Google
have
it.
a
Let's-
seat?" But it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't.
Why don't you have a
It wasn't.
seat?
It wasn't for that.
That's
It wasn't.
crazy.
It wasn't for that. It was like a drug. I don't know what it was.
I can't. Those moments, man. I would watch it for like 2 seconds. Like this is too much. I can't. I just feel
Well-
so fucking bad for everybody
Bad
involved.
checks and failure to appear in court.
Imagine being like,
Oh, he
like,
did.
like,
So he did have. So
Really?
He did. Yeah, yeah. So I don't think he
God.
got. I don't think he got his version of "Why don't you take a seat?" But for that. But bad checks is still not. I think he still does it as like a online video thing
really?
Yeah.
because that's his like. What else is?
I
that
always
guy
liked.
got?
Did he do What Would You Do also?
I have no idea.
I liked What Would You Do. That
Oh,
was-
Hansen
that
was caught cheating on his wife too. That could have been a. What? What are you doing here?
Why don't you
let's
take a seat?
Oh, I'm
What a dangerous.
I'm the
job. I don't know
husband
that I
of
would
the.
wanna do
You know,
that.
I'm
Like, you
literally
back
reading the
people
study
into a-
as we're talking.
Well,
It's very
back people into a
interesting.
corner
wouldn't
like
you?
that, they
Wouldn't
do
you think
crazy
it's
shit.
very dangerous? Like that
Yeah.
somebody in that situation that's like basically a cornered rat, right?
Yeah, you back them into a corner. It's dangerous.
Sure.
But I think. I mean, the ones you see, like, I don't think they have police. The police are outside, right?
really?
Yeah,
It's
but like the police can't get in there fast enough to save you from getting
No.
caught.
no,
Right.
and then you got your camera crew.
That's the thing. That's the people I feel bad for. Like the camera crew is just like, this is fucking.
Imagine.
Well, damn, this is crazy.
You
Chris
imagine
Hansen got
being
caught.
the boom mic guy in that, like just
Talk louder. you know?
I'm gonna put this right in your face. Like, I guess at
Holy
least you have a
shit.
weapon, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, let's get these people help before they do anything bad. I'm all for the imaging of the brain and
Yeah, let's do the science thing.
Well, I'm reading that like there are apparently two distinct disorders of it, like ones that learn to be that way and ones that are born that
All
way.
right, innately that way.
well, the
Yeah.
learned ones are mostly victims of abuse themselves, right? And
I
then
don't know.
that's
I
like
imagine.
I
that makes
think
sense. It would.
I would
track.
imagine there's.
I
correlation.
don't. This is an area that I
I know
I
nothing.
don't have a
Oh,
lot
John
of-
Quinones. Yeah, What Would You Do is not Chris Hansen.
Oh,
But
Oh,
I
oh,
really like
Dateline.
it.
He was Dateline. Because
He's
like I'm
Dateline,
Chris
yeah, yeah.
Chris Hansen went Dateline NBC.
yeah.
My mom always watched Dateline, and it was like it would be like Saturday night. We'd get home from church, like we'd all sit down, and then Dateline would be on, and it's like this is quite a jump. That show used to scare the shit out of me.
It's
Oh,
terrifying.
well, the one before that was a show called 2020, which
Mhm.
maybe is like it was Barbara Walters and this old dinosaur, Hugh Downs. And like I know my grandmother used to watch it. It was on at like 10 o'clock because we would sometimes stay at her house either Friday or Saturday. So whatever. I don't remember what night. And it's like tonight on 2020. Murder in the suburbs, bloodlusty, and it's like this whole like
Streets
it's
ran
been an
blood with
hour. It's
blood.
like 17 people were split open, but who was the killer? Stay tuned when we
Yeah,
come back.
and people wonder
You're
why
like,
America
"What?"
has a violence problem.
Right? It's like you're like, oh, I'm riveted to this. This is
I'm
okay.
riveted.
I'm
People
like,
love this shit.
okay.
Though. They
They
like
do.
serial killers and shit. Well, you know what show is that? That reminds me of like one of my favorite shows of all time is Mindhunter. Have you watched Mindhunter?
haven't finished it.
No, but it's
Oh.
Netflix, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
it's so fucking good. You have to do it. It's so fucking good. It's because it actually treats it the right way. Like it's not just like this like almost like serial
Yeah.
killer porn.
Fuck
All right. Well,
those shows.
here's a question.
Dahmer and the Ed Gein show. Those,
Oh.
they give me the ick. I don't
They're-
like those. Like,
They're
it's
painful to watch.
Well,
Like, yeah,
the
Dahmer
Ed
one
Gein,
especially.
whatever thing, like his whole thing is so fucking creepy. I don't want to
Mhm.
watch that.
No, it's
My
too much.
girlfriend
like-
desperately wants me to watch the rest of it with her, and I won't. It's like it's too
Too
good.
much.
It's too much for me.
Yeah, I agree. With you.
He made a chair out of human skin. I don't need the origin story on that. I
Right.
just don't.
Yeah,
I just don't. And he was, and also he dug up, like he did kill a couple people, but he
But
dug up
mostly, he
bodies.
did the digging. He did the
And then
digging.
he was like, I just wanted to be closer to my mother. I'm like, I don't need this. I don't.
"I'm
need
out.
this.
I'm out.
No,
I'm
no,
out.
no.
I'm out. I'm out."
too
Nope.
creepy.
Nope.
Same
Not-
with the Peacock show about the clown guy,
John Wayne Gacy. Nope.
John Wayne Gacy.
Don't need to know that. That's a
That's-
that. Also, by the
that's-
way, like
That story is just
the
nuts.
70s and 80s for serial killers.
Oh, it's just fucking field day
Well,
for
it
these
was their
guys.
fucking peak, right?
Yeah, no DNA, right? Just to fucking run around, do whatever you
And-
want.
But there's all these stories of like cops, like basically if it's like a prostitute or like or like a black or brown person, they were
Yeah,
just
like,
like, oh, they
whatever.
disappeared.
Well, that's the thing. Like with Ted Bundy, there was a cop literally let Bundy take a victim back to his apartment as he was walking around.
No, that's
with a
Jeffrey
hole in it.
Dahmer.
Or
That's
that Dahmer.
Dahmer.
That's what I meant.
That's Dahmer.
Yeah.
What did I-
Well,
what did I say?
but you know why he did that?
Well, because he's brown.
Well, because it was a gay.
Yeah.
Like Dahmer portrayed it as a gay lovers quarrel. So then the police go, oh,
Yeah, I don't wanna deal with it
And the
now.
guy's like literally got a fucking hole in his head
Yep.
from a fucking drill, and then the guy died
Yep.
because
Yeah.
they took it
Of
back.
course he did.
That was the 90s, actually. I think.
I mean, actually, the second season of Mindhunter really gets into that story because it's really a lot of it's centered around like the fact that there were like tons. It's a real story of like in Atlanta, there were a bunch of fucking like younger black boys getting murdered, and nobody gave a fuck. They were just
Nobody
like,
cared.
doesn't matter, and like the whole thing is about them actually like taking on the case and figuring it out. But like back then, it was like, good luck, we don't care.
So this person's speed demo said a thing which I think a lot of people do. There's like my wife falls asleep to murder docs all the time. I couldn't do that. I'm like
I stood up and like, ooh,
John
Like
Wayne Gacy
Seinfeld.
raped like 30 men and then like dismembered them.
Good night.
We'll be back after this message. You know, you're like,
Nope.
what? Like I don't want to close my eyes now.
ooh, Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
Fucking
oh, yeah.
phenomenal movie.
Such a good movie.
Great. And the two movies they made after that were so fucking bad.
So bad.
But,
Hannibal.
but
and
that
whatever the
movie
fuck the
is
other one was.
so like that.
Hannibal is the worst book I've read in my entire life.
Did
I
you
never
watch the
read it.
movie?
I didn't watch the movie.
The movie's
the book
awful.
is
Yeah, it's bad.
ridiculously bad.
Well, also they didn't get Jodie Foster, and they just like were like Julianne Moore is now
Right.
Clarice Starling. And you're like,
hang on, there's a good point here that women tend to watch true crime to help prepare themselves to fight back. I
Hmm.
hadn't considered that. That's a good point.
that's
That's interesting.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
That is fair. I
I-
never considered it from that angle.
No, that's true.
I used when I was a kid, I did that way. Like when we would watch Dateline, I'd be like, okay, if a guy offers me this,
Don't take it.
peace. Like we don't need to do that.
Well, I mean,
Those like things I'd never considered.
as a kid in the 80s, we were all told that basically there were roving white vans of sexual pedophile predators
Mhm. Oh, I learned
roaming
that all the
every
time.
street everywhere.
Yep.
So like if anybody says your name, like hi, how are you? You basically have to run away.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean,
And
you gotta teach. I mean, like I teach Evie this stuff now. I shouldn't say her fucking name on this, should I? But like
Idiot.
my thing is like I pretty much tell her because I don't give a shit about her cursing. I literally tell her if a stranger comes up to you and tries to get you to do X, Y, and Z, say "fuck you, you're not my dad." Like that's her response.
well, that's
don't-
good. You
yeah.
are also in a metropolitan area.
Yeah.
I grew up in a town of 9,000 people.
Yeah, it's different.
And like
This says
everybody
I need
was
to
like,
stay away from the candy vans.
if you say, oh, don't say candy, don't say it more than, don't say it 3 times.
No, candy vans.
Oh, I thought you said the Candyman. That's another fucking freaky
Mm.
movie.
Mhm.
Don't say it 3 times.
I won't.
Because he'll
Candyman,
show up.
Candyman, Candyman.
Or
You
Beetlejuice.
motherfucker. We're gonna have to make an announcement next week that Luke is not with us anymore because he fucking brought the
Candyman got
Candyman
me.
back. That was a creepy movie too. He had like didn't there was like bees in his mouth or something? Wasn't that like a thing?
Yeah, he had bees in his mouth.
And actually the actor got stung like 1 billion times because they were like, we're
Zach,
gonna
every time I hear Candyman, I think of the episode of Scrubs where they play where
I know
Katie's
exactly
out
what you're
with
talking
a
about.
world of candy, and
Yes.
Candyman, the song is playing in the background when he takes a bite out of her
Candyman
hand.
Yes.
Oh,
Candyman, Candy.
all right, I'm gonna get off this because there's another good space movie that Bernberg just mentioned. Have
Yeah.
you read the book Contact?
Mm-mm.
Such a good movie
The
though.
movie is great. Actually,
good.
I know somebody in that movie.
Do you really? Oh.
Well, she was an extra, but
Yeah.
there is so I'm going to spoil this for you, Luke, but it is 30 years old at this point, so I
It's a
feel
great
like I
movie.
can.
Still worth watching.
There's a scene. So Jodie Foster, when she's young, her dad dies. He's the one that teaches her to look at the stars and do all this stuff. So there's a scene where she walks in to essentially the funeral or after the funeral in their house. She walks in and there's like a room to the left, and she walks straight, but there's like 2 or 3 kids playing, and this person, Lily, that I met, she was sitting in one of those like scenes. So when I was a freshman and I found out actually from my friend who passed away that pirated all the movies, like he dated her. So like I was like, and I was also like, he was from DC and his brother was in a rock band, and like I was like enthralled because I was a Mainer and everything. But like she was in the movie.
That's
I
cool.
actually loved it.
I
Also
love movies about
Jodie Foster, Tom Skerritt, great. Like Tom Postlethwaite, or what's that guy's name? He's dead now, but
I
he
don't
was in The
remember.
Usual Suspects as well. But anyways, it was a great
So,
movie.
I
And
think,
also, like, you never really know if she goes or not.
right. I mean, that's
right?
the other element of it. But I mean, I love alien movies are my favorite thing. So here's a non-movie question, but off of this, what are both of your takes on aliens? What do you think is going on with aliens?
They
Oh, I'll
exist.
tell you.
Well, they exist, but like to what extent?
Oh, prevalent.
You
I
think
think
they're
there's
just
a lot.
Prevalent.
me too?
So I'll tell you, because I've thought about this. My dad was a big space guy. We used to have Omni magazine. The old people will remember this. It doesn't exist for a long time. I had a telescope growing up. I lived in Maine, so like there was not a lot of.
Nerd.
Shut the fuck up. You're in Iowa. You probably have no light pollution either.
No light pollution. No, I
Oh,
can see the
dude.
stars. Why not?
So like I've always been interested in it, and I heard Neil deGrasse. Someone asked Neil deGrasse Tyson this question, and he said, "Oh, prevalent.
Of course.
There's trillions of stars.
Yeah.
Which then
The
means
math
that there
says
are
there's no way there aren't aliens.
multi-millions of trillions of planets.
Yeah.
There's no way, and the elements for life are prevalent.
Oh, it's
in
all over the
universe.
place. I mean,
So, like-
it's a guarantee.
And also, I think we will find, maybe not in our lifetimes, maybe
I think we
that
will.
there's life in the ocean moons of
Europa.
Europa,
Yeah.
Enceladus, Enceladus, and there's
Another
Titan
one.
possibly.
Titan. Yeah.
But it's just a mathematic impossibility.
It's impossible.
Impossible.
It's actually impossible. So here, have you guys ever had have you seen UFOs or had any kind of experience like that before?
No.
No, I have not.
I
seen
have.
it.
I had like in like a
Actually,
fucking
I did have one, but you go first.
Mine is nuts. Like it's I mean, it's like a very long story. I'll try to truncate as much as I can. But like it was so my mom's family lives in upstate New York, like the middle of fucking nowhere. So like very light
Very
pollution
dark. Yeah.
what so fucking ever. And we do a family reunion like every year. You know, we don't do it anymore. We used to when I was a kid. And it was like 15 years ago or so. My mom has a house up there, so she's driving back to this house at night, and she calls me, and she's just like, "I'm chasing an alien." I'm like, "No, you're not.
Wait, this is
not."
your mom?
My mom calls me as she's driving, going, "I'm chasing a UFO." I'm like, "You're not chasing a UFO right now." Like I was very skeptical. She's like, "No, I am. You have to come." And I'm like, "I'm not." And I handed off the phone to her sister, my aunt, and she's like, my aunt was like, "Your mom is serious. We have to go." I'm like, "Fine." Out of curiosity, we'll go. So we get in the car, me and my aunt and a couple of my cousins were driving down this like long ass middle of nowhere highway where it's just like fucking nothing. It's farms and just fucking darkness. And we're looking around, we're like, there's nothing here. It's nonsense. Then all of a sudden, ahead of us, like straight ahead, we see this like very flashy. Like planes have these sort of sequential flashing lights, but this was like kind of like chaotic. And we're like, what the fuck is that? And it's weird, but it's weird, nothing. All of a sudden, gone. And we're like, all right, that's odd. Then it's way over there. We're like, what? And then all of a sudden, gone, way over there. Does that a few times. We pull over and get out, and we stare up in the sky. We lose it. And all of a sudden, it is literally above our fucking heads. But the reason we know it is because it's blocking out the majority of the sky.
Damn.
It's just all the stars behind are gone because it's blocking.
Were you in the movie Close Encounters?
It was crazy. Like, and you can sort of see it's like this like matte black, like huge, fucking insane. Dead silent. We're looking up at this shit, and all of a sudden, boom, the stars just appeared. It's gone.
Wait, real quick. I feel obligated to say this.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is not a Trumper, by the way. He is not a Trumper.
He's not.
No,
He's the opposite.
but-
0% Trump.
He's the
But
opposite.
questionable.
He did one
sexual-
stupid ass post, is what he did.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Oh,
with
there
the
were some.
hat.
There
That
were
was
some.
fucking stupid.
There were some
Yeah.
accusations, though.
Either way, after that, 100%, this was not a human.
Well, let me
thing.
ask you this now. Now you've got my attention. So, have you seen all of the stuff in Congress where they've released those videos?
Yeah.
100%.
Was that similar to what you saw?
I mean, it was.
It's hard because it's black
It's
and
hard,
white.
yeah, because it is different, but like this was just so unquestionably non-human. And like my mom saw something totally different because we ended up meeting up with my mom, and like I think what happened is crazy. Like saying this sounds insane, but I think we saw like the mothership, and she saw like the little parts that were part of it because she saw like
What?
yeah, she saw like a bunch of orbs like sort of like interacting and like dancing with each other, and then going up into the sky and like coming together and going to
Zach,
a different
did
place.
you go up in the ship?
He got probed.
No, definitely
He
not.
got probed.
Yeah, I don't think that humans have been abducted much at all. If it like
you
maybe-
don't believe in alien rape?
although I have a very interesting not a rape story, but a very interesting alien abduction
Go
story.
on.
My mom's always with my mom apparently. My mom's friend had a kid who was, I think like 5 or 6, who claimed they were, abducted or like, but so they went to like they claimed something happened, but they were so young that they couldn't.
We got to talk about
understand.
this on the show. This
No,
is
it's nuts.
this
I
is
agree.
too
We
good.
need to channel our inner Joe Rogan.
It's nuts.
But keep going.
So the kid like starts drawing, like it's a young kid, like a 5-year-old, like drawing all these very advanced like UFO, like alien looking things, and they're like, "What?" So they take it to a therapist, and the kid's explaining like, "I was abducted, like this happened," but like in kid language, not like, "Hey, I was abducted."
This is like
by
your
aliens."
niece or nephew?
No, it's just like my mom's friend's kid.
Oh, okay.
And so they take the kid, and the kid like they just kind of dismiss it as kid shit, and they're like, all right, whatever. And then the kid starts getting all these nosebleeds that are unexplained. They're like, what the fuck is happening with this? So they take the kid to the doctor. They do a scan, and they see that something is in the nose that's not supposed to be there. They go in and take it out, and it's a little piece of metal. And they're like, well, this is odd. And they send it off, and it comes back that this is not a metal found on the planet Earth.
What?
Yes. And then people came to them and said, this didn't happen. And that was the last they ever
Get
heard.
out of here.
I don't believe it.
I didn't look. I this is all I've heard. I can't confirm, that this is true, but this is the story I've been told.
They showed up and said, "Don't talk about this."
Yes, that's what they said. That's what
But
I've
then
been told.
but then they talked about it.
Well,
so
yeah,
what
well,
happened?
Of course, I don't know. I don't think anything. Maybe they got fucked now that I'm saying it.
Oh my God, my
Zach just fucked him over.
Yeah,
We're gonna get wit- we're
my
gonna get
alien-
wit, Zach.
This did happen
my-
like 30 years ago. So
my like quote unquote alien stories sound super stupid after that. So I'll tell you, I have a video somewhere. I have to find it. I don't remember what year it was, so good luck to me. But so in our old place in Brooklyn, we had the roof. We had a roof deck, and like you could see the entire New York skyline, well, the lower Manhattan skyline, the World Trade, and all that stuff.
Mhm.
It was super cool. Well, super interesting on 9/11. You could see the lights and everything. It was really
Sure.
cool.
Yeah.
And we used to go up there all the time because it was like actually like a finished roof. It wasn't just so there was like barriers and stuff. So we could take
Right.
my son up there and everything. And one night at dusk, I looked and there was this like little black, and it was very dusk, like not early dusk, like late dusk.
Mhm.
And there was this like what looked like this. It was a black blob, but it was like going across the sky, not high, like maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 feet above the buildings,
Mhm.
and going in a straight line, like completely straight line across. And I was like, Lisa, did you see that? She goes, oh yeah, what the fuck is that?
Hmm.
And then a couple of minutes later, another one went by, and I grabbed my phone and I got a video of it. But
Really?
like, I think it was probably some sort of drone, but we saw multiple ones going across, and again, like no movement,
Right.
no like,
Completely straight.
and also we were above the tree. Like this is like we were a 4 or 5 story building, so then I was on the top,
Mhm.
so above all the trees, so a lot of wind. So
Yeah.
generally, if you see stuff, it's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of moving.
gonna wobble.
But
yeah.
this is just like a flat line. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I think it
And then
happens. all
never
the
saw
time.
it again, and then never saw it again. And it was multiple times.
I think it happens all the time.
So
I
you think we've
firmly
been
believe.
visited?
I honestly believe that most. I mean, if you think about it, like just logically, to me, what makes sense is that it's a bunch of different civilizations that have advanced to this point,
Yeah.
and they look at us and they go, "This is interesting. They're on the precipice of potentially coming out into our world. Like we got to watch it." I think it's just pure
So,
observation. That's what I think.
I mean, you could be right. There is another theory that, to be perfectly honest, is probably more realistic,
Hmm.
which is we are so fucking far away from everything
Yeah.
that we have seen.
Yeah.
Like even Alpha Centauri, which is the closest sun to us,
Mhm.
is
26
4.
light years.
Oh, I thought it was 4 light years.
It's still long as fuck.
You know what?
Long
It doesn't
way.
actually matter.
Yeah.
4 light years is like,
Forever.
we are never, because we can't even get to. We're not even at a tenth, I think, of the speed of light at this point.
No, we're not even close.
No.
So like, and also like, it is at least as far as we know, impossible to go faster than the speed
See,
of light.
that's where
right?
I start to go like, well,
And-
we don't know shit. We don't
Maybe
know.
we don't.
Yeah, we don't know anything. You know,
I mean,
and
but there's also like, there's theories about wormholes, third dimensions. There's all
right. We
There's the
can't-
whole
we
dark
don't know.
matter thing that we don't understand. We're like, we know it's there, but we can't see it. There's a bunch of theories, right? There's either
Yeah.
like either we are the oldest jet,
No.
like right. I mean, it doesn't really make sense for like how far we know how old we are.
Yeah.
But there's also a theory that once societies get to a certain point, they essentially wipe themselves out.
See, I think that
Yeah.
like my viewpoint
4
is
light years, 26 trillion miles.
Yeah,
That
which is like thousands of years or tens of thousands of years.
yeah. The
to get-
the only way I think these civilizations are even alive is because they found a way to transcend violence, right? Like there's no way that they could be like us and succeed at this level. It's just impossible. I feel like all of like anybody I always just like anybody who goes like aliens are dangerous. I'm like, there's no fucking way that they're dangerous. They are not. If they wanted whatever we had, they'd fucking have it. Like
We also aren't big enough. Like
Yeah,
it's just not like
you know, fucking, we're like ants, and we're like a little ant farm. Like, look at these cute little
Yeah.
ants. Like, that's the whole. I think that's what it is, and they're just doing fucking like watching. You know,
it could be. I don't know. I mean, I you know, we just don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, there was a stat that I saw, or well, just a fact that it was like we went from not being able to fly to landing on the moon in 60 years.
Mhm.
And when you
Yeah.
then stretch that to billions, right?
crazy.
Like it's just
potential
logical
is
that
insane.
like you are just like getting there's yeah, it's great that we are getting into some weird shit, but like I actually love it because it's like really interesting and it's
It
all
is.
theory and
Yeah,
but like it is true. Like if you are so advanced that you have managed to overcome the situation with being able to go faster than the speed of light,
right.
why the fuck would you care about this little teeny planet in this like
Yeah,
little place?
with
Like-
stupid guys that can't stop bombing each other.
Right. And like and look, like in the 60s, if the Cuban Missile Crisis went the wrong way, we could not be here.
Well, I mean, I think some of the best evidence that exists within this field is of, you know, from military level folks who are telling their stories, and most of them tend to be some version of warnings around nuclear sites and disabling nuclear sites, where they're like being like, "Hey, this is not good. Don't
Right.
do this." You know, so I think in a lot of ways there's sort of like benevolent overseers where there's like, let's just make sure they don't fucking implode,
Yeah.
and you know everything
So-
else is fine.
This Cowtown Kings said an advanced civilization that's 500,000 light years away would see Earth as it is 5,000 years ago.
500,000 years
500
ago.
500
right.
excuse me, 500,000 years ago. It's true.
Yes,
And like
yep.
if you look up in the sky and see a star, because it can
It's
happen
the
every once in a while,
Yeah.
disappear,
Yeah.
That star's been gone for billions of years.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's no way
That's-
that they can travel this distance. They're bending time and shit like that.
Right.
Whatever the fuck they're doing, it's
Also,
manipulating this.
Do you
shit.
know what actually fucks my brain up that I can't actually compute?
Hmm.
Is that the universe is always expanding.
Yeah.
Into what?
Right.
What is what?
Tim doesn't
What?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'll tell
Nobody
you what.
knows.
I don't know, Luke. I
Nobody-
don't know what we're
Nobody
doing.
knows.
But but doesn't that like blow
You
your
guys,
mind?
oh,
that, like-
that's that's the kind of shit that I watch at night on YouTube, and then
Mm.
it's like, I'm gonna turn this off, and then it's like that scene from The Simpsons where Homer just lays awake and looks at the ceiling.
Mhm.
That's what happens when I do that.
Well,
'Cause
I've
it's like,
already
they're, like,
taken
talking
I've already taken my sleep gummy,
Yeah.
so
Mm.
I'm starting to
getting
think
there.
about those things. So
No, I mean, I for me,
but right, but into what?
the thing that makes me not worry about this stuff is I look at it and go, humans are dumb as fuck. Like,
Oh
we're,
yeah,
we, like
We
oh,
can't fuck this
we
up.
can't figure anything out. Like, it's cool to think about, but then I'm just like, we're never gonna know any of this in
We'll
our
never know.
lifetime. It's
but
not
it's,
even
but isn't
close.
it like isn't it fascinating though? Because it's like
It is.
we like science tells us that there are finite things and that there's like which is true, right?
Yeah.
Like and like on Earth that makes sense.
Mhm.
But the fact that like there are things like I also it blows my mind like how did this all come to be,
I don't know.
right? Like the theory is the Big Bang from a mess, right?
I don't buy it at all.
But where did you're a Big Bang denier?
Of course, because I think it's a
course.
theory. It's a theory from a bunch of fucking moronic humans in the 1970s. It's
Oh,
nonsense.
Stephen Hawking's a moron.
It's not in the grand scheme of
He
existence.
went to the
I think
Epstein
so.
Island.
I
He
think so.
did.
I think if we knew the truth about how this fucking shit originated, we'd be like, whoa, we were fucking way off. Like,
Well, I
way off.
actually I 100% like that's
that's
true,
why I
because
can't
it's
buy
like-
it. I just can't.
Well, and it literally like in a weird way you can like use the chicken and the egg theory, right? Because
Sure,
it's like
yeah.
something has to exist in order
Mm-hmm.
for something else to exist.
Right.
So there was apparently a point in time when nothing existed,
Mm-hmm.
but then how did the things exist?
I don't know.
And like the whole, I think most of the scientific theory at this point is saying we have gotten so far off what we want to talk about, but is like all of the water on Earth came from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right. But that means do you know how many like asteroids would have to hit Earth to
Fuck
have
them.
that much water?
An insane
like,
amount. Well, before we had
crazy.
an atmosphere, they're getting hit all the time. You know.
Well, right. And
yeah.
also like apparently this is really cool stuff. Like Jupiter apparently blocks a lot of
A
like
lot.
stuff that comes
Fuck
our
them.
way. That Jupiter and the moons,
Mhm.
which is like if Jupiter didn't exist, there would not be life on Earth, which is
Oh,
just
yeah.
a fascinating thing.
The odds of us
we
being
need to
alive
have
are
like
very
Neil
low.
we got to get Neil deGrasse on or something. Well, who's the British guy that's got brown hair? He's gone on Rogan a few times. Oh God, what is his
I
name?
don't know.
Also,
The guy I know exactly, the physicist,
you know what?
right?
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yeah. I don't know.
And
his
he's
name, but I
got
know
like
what
he's
you're
got the
talking
accent, so of course it
Yeah.
sounds more sophisticated. So
Of
like
course.
Americans just could never like compete with
Right.
that because but, like we got to get one of these guys.
Wait,
'cause it's
wait,
like,
real quick. Before, I feel like we're wrapping up here, but
oh really?
the last, yeah. My stuck awake thought is that there are infinities of different sizes. For example, there's infinite numbers between 1 and 2, but none of them are 3.
about. Yeah. Sure.
Wait, sorry. I suck at math. So do that again.
There are infinite numbers between 1 and 2, but none of them are 3.
Yep. Like so, if
Because
so
of-
like
right.
1.99999,
Yeah,
and you add
yeah.
another nine, like you could always keep going before you hit 2, and it never.
Yeah, that's why
ends up being-
0.99 repeating is equal to 1.
Right. Exactly. It's all of it is fucking insane, and like we can't understand any of it. That's what makes it so interesting to me. Is like even like the origin of all of where we come from. I look at all of it and I go like, I'm more prone to thinking we're in a simulation than anything else.
Well,
No wonder you were a fucking Republican.
Yeah, I think it's simulation theory makes the most sense of anything by far. There's
Zach thinks we're in the Matrix.
no, even Neil deGrasse Tyson said that to him the most likely of all of the theories is simulation theory. Not to say that it's true, but he agrees with me on that. It's like there is of all the postulated theories, simulation theory makes.
But
the
isn't
most
that
sense.
crazy that like we will never know?
No, we'll never know
We'll never know.
till you die and it's all black and you're like, well, fuck.
Or you wake
unless-
up.
or you wake up on the contact island with what's her face's dead dad.
That
on
would
the
Or
beach.
the big guy in the sky, and he's like, Hey, idiot.
So someone made a joke here that is going over my head, but like every time my name shows up in the comments, the vanity that I have for myself makes me need to address this. Someone said, "I just joined and I feel like Tim is Doctor Who. It's wobbly weebly. It's
Wibbly
wibbly
wobbly?
wobbly. I don't know what that. I don't understand. The
Doctor
reference.
Who is a show. I don't ever watched
Well,
it.
it's a British show where like
Yeah.
the Doctor Who's a different person.
Wibbly
every-
wobbly sounds like a British thing to say. I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. What they are talking about.
So,
Oh,
go ahead.
What is it?
Fuck. It's a line from that show. Let me look it up.
Anyways, while you're doing that, we have an actual scientist in here, Peter, who is
Right,
like actually
okay, yeah.
saying very smart things. He's like, Tim, what your answer is? What is the user universe
Infinity.
expanding into?
It just keeps
It's
going.
infinity, right? But like, what is that? Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just because again I was a poli sci guy, so like I don't
Right.
really know. But like does it just like create more space? There's just nothing. I guess is the answer.
I think
nothing.
so.
And
I
we
mean,
can't.
no, we can't. No,
It's
I mean, well,
not
I,
creating
I,
anything.
I am genuinely so curious of this. Like, this is gonna make me. This is the most insane thing I'm gonna say the entire time.
Oh, I like
my
it.
my. So
Go.
when I die, my what I want to structure it as, I can't like put it in my will because it costs too much money. But I don't want to be buried or cremated. I want to be cryogenically frozen. So I
Oh
can
my God, you're Ted Williams.
You're
Yeah,
one of those.
No, I want to come, but only because I want to come back and see what we figured out. Because it's so interesting to
But-
me. I just want to wake
okay.
up and be like, so what did we find?
So
It's gotta
I
be
am
cool.
I am a diehard Boston Red Sox fan, and everyone knows that. And I love Ted Williams, and I was horrified at what happened to him. By the way, the last guy that batted over 400 in the
Insane.
40s, no one's done it since.
It's true.
It's easier back then, but whatever.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely. Also World War II hero, like also
Yeah.
pro fisherman, Hall of Fame, whatever. And his son, who also died, they both went and were cryogenically frozen.
Mm-hmm.
But these places, this was Alcor, I think it's called, in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Arizona, Indiana.
There's
I think is the
also
other state that does it.
a lawsuit against them that said that they used to take heads out of the freezer and toss them around, and that they actually dropped Ted Williams on the ground and pieces fell off his head.
God.
So I'm just telling you the
play soccer
seriousness
with my
of a
head.
cryogenics. Because also, like,
Think of Futurama.
we've never been able to revive.
No, fuck no.
anything
We're
that
so
complex.
far away from it. Like it's
But-
that's
And it's like,
huge.
so you're like,
shot.
I mean, the reality is like that would be thousands of years down the line. And
well,
this
yeah,
stupid,
100%.
stupid place
And it
would have
costs
to still exist.
insane amounts
And like,
of money.
can you imagine you're like 12th generation person's like, God damn it, that fucking Zach asshole! I gotta pay $10,000 to that motherfucker to still be frozen.
mean,
we don't
dude-
know what
Well,
the
that's
fuck's
the thing,
going
like,
on.
But
so,
I want to
like-
wake up and see it.
but so like, who is going to bring you back in this scenario?
Well, the company that they're required
Well,
legally. You make a contract with them.
Acquired legally.
Well, you make it. Well, the
And
deal-
100,000 years from
that
now, they're
whole-
like, well,
the way it's
no.
structured is you make a deal with this company and you have certain like strictures of like, okay, I will only be woken up when this, and this are met. So you have like a deal where it's like, I don't want to come back to life until you've cured
What's the
cancer or whatever the
recourse?
fuck it is.
What's the recourse?
I mean, in the end, you just gotta hope that they're gonna fucking hold on to their word.
These guys who are tossing Ted Williams' head around in the lab because they're so fucking bored.
The
They're like,
odds
"Hey,
are pretty zero.
406.
I mean,
Like, you know.
look, it's possible. I mean, like, look at the progression of science. I think it's reasonable in the next few hundred years you could actually do this. Like, so, like, I'll take a chance on it if we had the money.
I mean, there is a movie in which this happened. It's called Demolition Man.
Oh, I never seen it.
Futurama's better.
By the way,
Mm,
Demolition Man, again, another Starship Troopers campy movie. It's actually fucking great.
Demolition
Sylvester
Man.
Stallone. It also has Wesley Snipes, Wipes, great. It has Sandra Bullock and Benjamin Bratt.
Hmm.
You guys have never
Damn.
seen it?
No.
It is so campy
I'm
and
looking it
so
up
over the
now.
top, and I fucking love it. I actually, there are a bunch of Sylvester Stallone movies that I love. Have you guys ever seen Tango and Cash?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, mwah.
You're loving
Kurt
Sylvester Stallone.
Russell, and Sylvester Stallone.
Oh.
Two cops wrongly accused of a crime they didn't commit, and they end up in prison, but they break out to prove their innocence. It is great.
And they were roommates.
Sounds
And
like a
by the way,
Stallone movie.
guys, they didn't commit the crime.
Oh, shocker.
They didn't. They didn't.
I- This does
yeah.
take place in Frozen and Curse. Okay, yeah. Like,
By the way, can I? Oh, so this is the most important thing.
Mm.
37 people are still watching this.
I know that's fucking crazy.
I love you. Catch my whiff. Who said they're a Red Sox fan? So Thank you. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah, catch my whiff. Tango Cash is funny as shit. That's right.
Yeah, watch it.
Sylvester Stallone has wanted to do a sequel, and Kurt Russell won't.
No.
And I think they should.
Yeah, man, look, you
A
know, at this point,
70s, the 70 old fucking old Tango and Cash, I think would be great.
sequels at this point is all fucking Hollywood makes anyway. So
Yep.
I know. So like, what are we waiting for?
it fits.
And Fubar came from Tango and Cash.
Did it really?
Fucked up beyond all recognition.
I
Mhm.
didn't know that.
Well, I mean, boomers become famous from.
Oh.
So
I thought-
MS Monkey drops is like, I just popped in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Oh,
get
I'm
caught.
so sorry. This is not our
It's
normal
all
show.
it's unhinged as fuck at this.
The whole point of our lives was to show our real selves. Maybe that was a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cryogenic freezing and
I'm not gonna
aliens
lie. At
and-
least 2 of us have been imbibing.
Not me.
Not Luke. Luke's
Yes.
maybe had a soda pop.
No, actually, not even that. I had a glass of milk with my calzone, but other than that, nothing.
You had a
Wait,
glass of milk for
with a
dinner.
calzone?
It's a
Oh my
spicy.
God,
It's a
you are
buffalo chicken
staring.
calzone.
You are so Midwest. Oh my god.
Milk?
That is a very
I
Midwest.
love a
All
glass
right.
of milk.
Okay. If you were to
Good
get,
milk.
if you were to buy a Coke, what would you call it?
A Coke.
No, but like a soda or a pop.
Probably a pop.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
I alternate. That it's not like a
Ooh.
strict thing.
God, fuck that. I can't. I mean, we're both. You know, you're a New Englander,
No.
and I'm from the North. I don't even. When you're from New Jersey, I don't know what you
Soda.
call yourself.
It's just fucking soda.
It's soda.
Pop or
Pop.
like or Coke. Some people say Coke for any type of soda.
Really?
But in college, because I went to school in Pennsylvania, I had a kid from West Virginia, and he was like, "That's a pop," and we were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It is
like,
not.
No.
No.
Oh,
What about like a sub, like a sandwich? Do you call it? What do you call that?
It's a sandwich.
or a
you call it a
sub?
sub?
It's called a sub.
I mean,
What
I
do you
worked
get?
at
Well,
Subway.
actually, what did you
Right.
what did you make at Subway?
Subs.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
that should be for everything. Like some
That's
people call
correct.
them
Sub
hoagies.
sandwiches.
So what's the other one that people call? I don't know.
Well,
there's a
people
bunch
go
of-
what's the difference between a
Hoagies.
hoagie and a sub?
Nothing. It's just the same word for they're different word for the same.
Hoagies
shit.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nonsense. Hoagie. The fuck? It's the least appetizing word I've ever heard in my entire life. Fucking disgusting.
Luke? What's like? I'm getting the wrong. I don't have the right question in my head because I've had a couple cocktails and we both talk about space and fucking robots and all this shit. Who sucks as a person, Dylan? You just said someone sucks as a person. I'm more interested. I can't do the sandwich thing anymore.
I don't know. I can't do the
Soda,
sandwich
soda.
anymore.
People are saying soda. I just turned on to hear the cryogenic story. Oh God.
I'm telling you, it's a good idea. Just to wrangle up 200 grand, you'll be fine.
I love this. It might take 100,000 years, but 10 grand is going to get you 100,000 years. They're going to toss your fucking ass into whatever's
They're
out
gonna
there.
put you in a
No,
fucking
it's not 10
shredder.
grand. It's 200 grand.
Yeah, the ice shredder.
No,
Here we go.
it's like a 200 grand up front and then like maintenance cost. It's a lot of money. It's like you got to be wealthy.
Oh, wait. Catch my whiff. Where are you from? 'Cause
Nebraska.
you're saying, no, not from Nebraska. I went to Nebraska once and
Oh.
asked for a large Dr. Pepper. And the girl behind the counter, you should have said counter.
Counter on the fucking counter.
Took a minute to figure out what I said, and it was glorious. Glorious. Yeah.
What's the difference? Because like I lived in Boston for a while. I still can't really tell the difference between a hard Boston accent and a hard like Brooklyn, New York accent. They're very similar. I just like what do you think is the difference?
The Boston ones comes with a fucking knuckle sandwich on the side.
I think Boston's the R is a little different.
You could get a knuckle sandwich in Brooklyn too, at least back in
Oh,
the
yeah.
day, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Boston. Yeah, I lived in Cambridge for a few years. And also
Large
from Maine.
Dr. Pepper.
Boston.
Large Dr. Pepper. I think because my wife is from Southern California, and when she tries to do a New England accent, it sounds like a Jewish grandma from Brooklyn.
Exactly.
So you're right. I think it's I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's the same. Like they hate. each other
No,
so
it's
much.
not.
It's
well,
so similar.
I could tell you the difference between a Brooklyn, Boston, and Maine accent for sure.
Well, yeah. I
You
mean,
gave me three. I could do that.
yeah. Maine is gonna be because
Who's packing the cars, right?
Packing the car, the harbor.
And by the way, packing the car is Boston.
Yeah. No, that's
Well,
true.
being from Maine, I would say bar. Well, what would I say? I would say Bar Harbor.
Yeah, okay. That's it's like a mixture of not from the deep Boston area.
Softa. I like that.
Softa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Softa.
No.
Well, there's like like there's so many like areas like of Boston that are like Dorchester is a place.
Dorchester.
Dorchester.
Yeah.
Dorchester.
Dorchester's
Or
dog shit. I
Southie.
fucking hated
Southie.
Dorchester.
Well, Dorchester, and there's some nice parts to Dorchester. But
Yeah, there's like some of the older
the town was based in Dorchester. We're
Yes.
gonna hurt some people.
Great movie. Just watch that.
It is a great movie.
It is a great movie.
We're gonna I don't ask me any questions, but we're gonna go out there. We're gonna hurt some people.
Dorchester.
And he goes,
fucking
"Who's
mad at
dri-
murder
Did he
pan.
Whose
say,
car
like-
we gonna take?
Who's driving her? What car are we gonna
No,
take?
whose car we gonna take?
Whose car are we gonna take? Yep.
It's nuts.
We're
I
trying-
did
I-
not like it there.
Wait, okay, here you go. Okay, here's a question. What do you call the part of the house under the first
Basement.
floor?
Basement.
No, it's a fucking cellar.
Cellar? No, I
Yeah,
don't think
down
so. It's a
cellar.
basement. No way.
You guys going
It's a
down cellar?
fucking basement.
It's a
A
basement.
cellar
I
is
call it
not
a
attached.
cellar.
You can't go. You
That's
can't
right.
take the stairs
No.
down.
Catch my
That's
whip.
true. Yeah, cellar is like you get to go to outside and lift the
Yes,
fucking
that
hat.
is a cellar.
What?
That's a
From,
cellar.
what you mean like in fucking Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Yes,
Like a tornado?
that's a cellar.
Yes, that's a cellar.
The floor below my floor, the house that I grew up in Bath, Maine, my
Fucking
entire life,
basement.
It's a basement.
down cellar.
But did you have access to it inside your house?
100%.
That's a basement.
It's a fucking basement.
That's a basement. That's technically a basement.
Wait, we're supposed to wait. No.
Yes. Luke's right. A cellar, you
It's
have
a
to access
fucking
it
basement.
outside.
A cellar. You got to go outside. You got to open the two big doors. That's a cellar.
I tell you what, you guys come to me to Boston or anywhere in New England, and I will we'll go someplace and I'll be like, oh, these guys say that you can't have a cellar in the inside of your house. They're gonna be like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Let's do a shot and then you can fuck yourself.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Wait, it's a
It's a
basement,
basement unless you're rich, or
rich?
talking about a storm cellar.
Dylan, where you're from Seattle. Is that part of the United States?
You know what's interesting? Like, I feel like basement, like
Just kidding.
in Atlanta, like basements don't exist. Like people, houses don't have basements here for the most
Oh,
part.
The groundwater's too high. The
Yeah.
South doesn't have them at all.
Yeah,
our groundwater was super high. We had a sump pump put in to make sure that it didn't flood in.
yeah.
but-
I have a sump pump in my house.
So, did it have a door to the outside, Tim? It had a bulkhead that opened up to the
It's a
outside.
cellar.
It is a cellar.
I think that's a cellar then.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is a cellar.
yeah.
But like inside, and we had a family room down there. All my dad's music stuff was down there. And
Yeah,
there was a
it's like it's
work shed.
protected. Oh, wait, I'm from Jersey. It's a cellar. I'm from Jersey. It's a fucking basement. I'm telling you, it's a basement.
A water bubbler. Isn't that a water fountain?
Oh yeah, no, I've heard that term, a bubbler or whatever. The fuck, it's a fucking water fountain.
I love that we've actually gained people in the last few minutes. They must be like, who the fuck are these people? Or maybe they're stoned out of their minds. I don't know. Or they've been drinking. Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Like, our moderator probably like nodded off a long time
He
ago.
probably-
I can't.
she's
I
like, "Get
can't
the
fucking
fuck
deal
out."
with this. These guys. We've actually been going for over 2 hours. So like,
I'm being
Uh,
summoned.
You're
you're
being
being
summoned.
summoned. All right. Well,
being
maybe
summoned.
this is. Oh my god, it's almost 11.
It's almost
I should
11 o'clock
probably
at
go to
night.
bed.
I know.
Guys, I'm so glad that we agreed that Saving Private Ryan is a great movie. and
It's
that
fucking
the
overrated.
basement or the floor below the first floor is a cellar.
Mm, yeah.
Everybody, tomorrow I'm probably going to get up in 6 hours and post this goddamn episode.
Jesus
I
Christ.
cannot
Mhm.
wait until I do not have to do that anymore, which I still don't know when that's going to be.
Mm.
But we're working on it, guys. And if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, my God, what are you fucking waiting for? Like, please.
It's
God,
only
do it.
subs at this
Look, and
point.
you-
It's got to
yeah.
be.
Wait, see, Tim, I told her more in late night coverage.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I told you need more there.
Maybe because people were opening up, because more people were joining.
Oh, you want like?
Oh,
Should we create a find out after dark?
After hours.
we're in it right now.
We are, and this is what it ends up being. So, like, if you 42 people think that this is entertaining, I mean, we can keep rambling, we can keep drinking, and or doing whatever. Luke can keep drinking milk or whatever.
Mhm, mhm,
You
mhm.
know,
I'll put away a whole gallon.
Oh, dude, I can't.
if I gave you a gallon of milk, how long would it take you to drink it? If I gave you an hour, could you do it?
Probably.
Wouldn't you
Oh,
puke? That's got to make you sick.
It'd be a lot, but I think I could do it.
That's fucking crazy. You could like chug, because like even if you chug a glass of milk, most people puke from that shit.
Oh, I don't chug it. I can chug a glass of milk and not puke all day, every day.
Fucking crazy.
whole milk.
I drink whole milk. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm lactose intolerant, so this sounds fucking
Of
atrocious.
course you are. You fucking lib soy boy.
I am not, and it would still like the thought of drinking whole. I don't think I've had whole milk for 25 years. Again, the same person who let me watch RoboCop and all that shit,
Yeah.
they had whole milk.
I just hate the taste of it. I think it's fucking disgusting. Like I could take like 4 lactates and I could drink a fucking a gallon of milk, probably be fine. But it's just it tastes trash. Hate it.
Catch my whiff. Goddamn
I
right.
could do a gallon of milk in an hour for damn sure. Whole. Oh,
No way.
Oh,
Okay,
I don't
real
even know-
quick before we end, how many eggs could you eat in a day? Cook them any way you like.
we've talked about this, haven't we?
I don't know. I'm just curious on the answer.
Like if it's the only thing I ate the whole day.
Only
like,
thing you could eat.
I could eat a fair amount of scrambled eggs.
yeah, I
Hard
definitely
boiled
could
would
do
be easily the way to do it. I think.
I hate
Oh,
hard-boiled eggs.
oh,
Disgusting.
the texture, the sliminess.
Oh, my wife and my daughter love them, and they cook them
Oh,
on
my
the
wife
weekend. And
does
it's, like,
too.
stinks up the fucking house. I'm like, this, I hate it.
Oh.
Yeah, count me out on that. But I'd say definitely more than 12. I mean, I don't know.
I think if it's scrambled,
I
I could go over.
50 down.
I could go over.
50?
I could go over
I
20.
could do 50.
I'm with Tim. I could do maybe 20. 50 is fucking insane. That's too much.
Guys, would you like to watch Luke try to eat 50 eggs?
I would-
Because we could do
That's
a
a
video,
video
of that.
right there.
We
could do it.
We do meet once a quarter, so we could make this happen.
Yep.
January, we could do it.
Fish
Yep.
eggs. Fish eggs. You mean like caviar?
Ugh.
I actually like caviar.
I never had it.
Never
That
had it.
sounds fucking disgusting.
So actually, real quick, funny story. My one time on a private jet, friend of college, that took us, like, she was dating one of my friends, so we got to go along.
Hmm.
And apparently, rich people have all of their dinners are prepared by like staff, which and so we were actually given a menu for a dinner in someone's house,
Mhm.
and they had caviar as an appetizer. And I'd never had caviar before. I was like
Sounds nasty.
22. I literally dropped half of it on the floor.
Oh
It, like,
no.
fell on the floor, and I was like, and I like picked it up and like threw it away. I probably threw away like $50, $50 worth of.
eggs.
But I had it recently at a wedding in Maine, and it's actually quite good. It's
Mm.
very salty.
Is
very
it fishy?
salty.
Like, does it taste like fish?
Not in a traditional sense. It tastes like it's from the sea.
Sure, but it's not like eating like swordfish or
No,
something. where
and
it's
it
very
doesn't.
fishy.
It didn't seem like it was going to attack me.
All of it's going to attack.
And actually, I think most
It's pure
caviar
danger.
comes from this like a sea, not an ocean, right?
I have
Isn't
no
that why
idea.
Russia is so like Black Sea, like whatever,
Oh.
sturgeon or whatever?
Maybe. All of it's fucking disturbing.
I
to
don't
me.
know. By the way, someone just said that Zach is bored.
I'm bored. I'm not bored. I'm very engaged.
That was a while ago.
Oh, was it?
Was it?
Oh, it was like 20 something minutes ago. I'm reading 2 feeds. I've had a couple drinks. I can't really follow all this shit. You know what, guys? I think it's time for bed. I think we should do this.
I believe
we went
so.
to Aliens. We're apparently going to watch Luke eat 50 eggs someday.
I want to try it.
Um,
I'll cook them
Actually, you know what? Putting that on YouTube probably would actually fucking
would-
crush it.
up. Yeah.
So we'll talk about it. But anyways, everybody, thank you. Tomorrow morning at 5:30, the episode will come out on audio, and then later it'll come out on video. We'll talk all about the Efton Bain.
That's the first time you got the name right quickly.
Afton Bain, right? Right?
After all this.
I had some drinks, so I wasn't nervous about it, so I just said it. What is this text over
Text screen
green
game.
thing?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, anyways.
Some bot
We're going
nonsense.
nappy nap time. Catch my whip. Everybody, thank you for watching us. We do this every Wednesday, so we're gonna start building this. So like we have 42 now, we're gonna have 42,000 next week.
Love it.
We're not,
Mhm,
but we'll get there. Everyone have a great night. We'll talk.